now. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now to you. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Sorry, it's a Stern thing. I so hope you all had a better weekend than I did. Well, let's end it with a bang. Basically, long story short, I was working hard on getting a new video out, a review of AEW Fight Forever, and about 90% through with all the work that when I was working on, I was trying to wrap it up. I realized, oh shit, I need to throw out most of the script because the scope has changed immediately. No, my garbage disposal did not break. I don't have one of those, Greg. Unlike some people. We're not going to watch that, but I got to see the shit about the cat. Because this shit, like, genuinely angers me. There we go.
It was my day off, so we'll talk a little bit about that. We have a major schedule change to this weekend that I needed to discuss and let you guys know what's happening with that. Simply because there are, a large group of people who are interested in a particular show that I do every week, and it has to change its date for
a large number of people. How do we define that, Phil?
Reasons of fairness. All right, we'll talk all about that right here on the show.
What?
I'm just gonna be honest with everyone. All right,
you lying sack of shit.
I'm really looking forward to today's stream, and I hope it goes well.
You lying sack of shit.
Because I'm kind of stressed out right now, and I'm gonna explain a little bit about that, but not everything right now. But I'm kind of stressed out about certain things going on in my personal life, and I'm hoping that today's stream can be a productive one. Let's start with my day off. Let's get.
Who would say this? Like, okay, so, like, real talk. I had some shit go on in my personal life this weekend, as well as, which ended up negatively affecting my ability to get my video done. I'm just saying that, like, there's an example here, like of something what you wouldn't say. Like, had this thing not come up, I would not bring that up because that's really no one's concern. There's shit going on in my personal life. It's like, well, where do we go from there? If you have to tell us all about it, because if you just say that and then don't really get into that, then it's just bait at that point.
The day off segment out of the way. Then we'll talk about what's going to go down today and stuff like that. We'll talk about the weekend schedule, which changed now. All right, and I'll talk a little bit about that.
You couldn't fucking wait to scratch your fucking inner nostril there.
I have a couple news stories to cover today as well. If we end the podcast on the earlier side, so be it. So we can get more gameplay with Blanca. I'd be down for that. I guess we'll see what happens. Okay.
Like, why does he have to go like this autistic schedule thing? It's like, if you're just reading the news, like, you don't really need a set time limit. Like, if that's all it is, like, if it just did like a cut taking PEDs, no, not yet. Well, probably if we're doing drug testing in the LWA, then we're gonna have to disqualify quite a bit of the roster. So,
okay. So, let's talk. So let's see here. Yesterday was my day off from streaming, and
welcome, Casper.
During that day, all right,
I got no sex.
Weather was incredibly warm. Like, I had stuff that I need to do, and it was so hot outside that I actually limited what I was doing because it was in the mid-90s. You know, when it gets that hot, it's not really feasible to be out all day. You know, I'm not like it's Florida weather or whatever, but out here we're not used to that kind of heat. So basically, I limited the amount of stuff that I wanted to do.
No, we don't care about performance-enhancing drugs getting belts taken away or vacated. It's if you get your ass kicked in public, then you vacate the belt.
During my day off because of the heat. And so all day we had the air conditioners blasting in the house. And, you know, I went out and ran my errands, which included, you know, grocery shopping, pet supplies, and the like.
Pet supplies? It's fucking pet food.
Nothing too particularly crazy or anything like that. But I will say this, Jasper, he's been a terror these last couple of days. Because it's been so hot, I think his behavior changes, right? This happens with cats, is when things distinctly change in the environment, then they change their behaviors as well.
What?
And what we've noticed is two things. Number one, he wakes up early, like way earlier than when we need to get up. And he's waking us up like, Jasper, we're not getting up now. Like, why are you doing this? We're not getting up right now. You know, that's number one. And number two, he's been acting up and really, really demanding a lot of attention. Like, every waking moment, he wants attention from us. And if we don't give it to him, then he starts to try to misbehave, because he knows if he misbehaves and does things he's not supposed to do, he'll get our attention. You know what I mean? So
It's only 9 a.m. Good one.
it's tough, and you know, without going into massive detail about it, because I don't need you to know the ins and outs of what our cat does. But basically, he has been kind of getting us on our wits' end. It's funny because when he's with us and we're relaxing, and you know, he's purring and he wants pets or whatever, that's cute. But then it's like, okay, Jasper, no, we got to do something now. We're in the middle of doing something. You know, we can't be with you every moment. Oh, but that's it. He's dancing all over everything, right in front of us where he's not supposed to be. He jumps on things and goes places and tries to eat things he knows he's not supposed to eat, but he's doing it on purpose, you know? He wants that attention, that love, and that's why I tell you guys.
It's like a fucking 2-year-old or something. It's a cat.
Guys, we are not planning on getting another pet while we have Jasper. Reason being, he 100% is the kind of pet that is ultra demanding of all attention. He wants to be the center of attention in the house. This is a personality.
No, he just wants attention. If anything, maybe another cat would help. I mean, obviously one that you would need to be in, you know, you can't just throw any cat to another cat, or, you know, one pet to another pet. You got to like figure out if it's a good match. But fuck, I would argue if you had another cat, give it, you know, if they get along well, that might help your problem. Just throwing it out there. I mean, again, I've never owned cats, so when he says this stuff, I always have to verify with other people.
For certain cats, where
I've
they
only had a dog,
absolutely
which I
need
love.
to be.
And I would, if my dog exhibited the type of behavior that Jasper is allegedly exhibiting, I wouldn't be like, oh, this dog sucks. It's like, no, my family are clearly doing something wrong for them to act up like that.
100% the focus of everything. And if they're not, they're very upset. They're known to act.
Thank God, Greg, that Phil doesn't want kids.
Out.
That's one of the few things I actually believe is true, that he's not going to have kids.
They're known to do naughty things if they're not. So can you imagine if right now he's the only pet in the house, right? And we're giving him a lot of attention constantly. And the moments we don't, he's already acting up. Can you imagine if we got another cat or if we got a dog, you know what I'm saying? And we got another pet that's now taking attention away from him. Those moments, he would go crazy. He'd probably try to destroy the house, right? He'd probably be pooping and peeing all over the place.
What?
He'd probably be, you know, purposefully trying to eat things or vomiting, making himself vomit to get attention. And that's not good, obviously. That's bad.
Making himself.
That's why you don't know what you sign up for when you get a pet. And by the way, I'm not complaining. He's an amazing cat and an awesome pet. But yeah,
You
times
lying
like this,
sack of
especially
shit.
when
He doesn't sound very awesome to me.
you get a situation
Chef Boyardee.
where, you know, you think you should be nice and calm. It's summertime. We're going to relax. It's the opposite. He's got us on our wits' end, you know, causing problems and just in general, constantly kind of trying misbehavior. Wake up in the early in the morning. No, we're not getting up now, Jasper. It's supposed to be our day off. Why are you waking us up so early in the morning?
Because it's your fucking... You fucking retard. Because it's your day off. You should be available that day. Like, you know, when you have like a kid, or when you were a kid and it was Saturday or the weekend, you would go and wake up your parents early because it's your day off. Like, are you that fucking retarded?
Then on top of that, and here's the thing, this is going to lead into our schedule for the weekend. I made an announcement yesterday during the day that the schedule for the weekend is changing. It is. Normally, as you guys know, every Saturday...
By the way, I do apologize again if you hear a bunch of noises. There's people working out above me.
I do a show called DSP versus the Internet. This is my weekly Clips React show on my sister channel, DSP Reacts, where the channel members on that channel nominate clips, and we watch them live, and that's the premise.
Sister channel, like, you know, saying like it's like the school thing. It's like, oh, you know, St. John is the all-boys school, and then St. Raphael is the all-girls school. It's the sister school.
The show is me live reacting to content once a week. It's a great show. I enjoy it for variety purposes, and the thing is, the only reason the show works is because of the buy-in of the members. You know, people becoming a member on the channel and then nominating the clips. So this week's no exception. You know, people nominated a bunch of clips. I haven't made the playlist yet. Typically, I would do it Friday night, and then Saturday, the daytime stream is our show. Well,
oh no.
Here's what happened, and without giving you details, I've learned from experience something very important. Okay, here's what I have learned. Do not publicly speak about a situation until that situation is resolved, or at least you have the vast majority of information about it finished, so that way you can definitively talk about something with an outcome rather than have it being an open-ended thing.
Oh no.
Right? And without explaining too much, basically the way I see it is the less information I give you right now, the better, until a situation is resolved, and then I can tell you the whole story. Because then it's a better story. Because you know what happened with it. You see?
Yeah,
so that's what I'm doing.
I love that, GS.
Essentially, let me just put it this way.
Hey now.
Yesterday, something happened during my day off. Now I am going to be interrupted no matter what during tomorrow afternoon. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. There's no way around it. I can't change it. I can't reschedule it. I have to be interrupted tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay? So that being said, if I'm going to be interrupted, it makes more sense to be interrupted during a gameplay stream where there is no time constraints on how much gameplay or whatever we're doing versus a stream that I only do once a week that's tied to support on a channel. And if I have time away from that stream, people are disappointed because we watched less clips. You understand? DSP versus the internet is supposed to be a guaranteed 3-hour show.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
So if I get interrupted during that show, that's not fair to those who paid to be a part of that show. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so because of that, that's why I have to change the schedule around for the weekend. If I'm going to be interrupted during gameplay, big deal. We can easily play more of the game at any time in the future. But once a week, these people are contributing and waiting to have their clips watched. And if I don't watch them because, you know, I get interrupted, that's messed up. So that's why we juggled it around. Here's how it goes. Normally tomorrow would be DSP versus the internet and then a late night stream. But instead, tomorrow's going to be gameplay. We're going to do Final Fantasy 16.
Okay, I don't care. We're moving on. All I care about was the cat shit. I don't care. Let's move on to Cobra. Oh yeah, so then after this, it's going to be a bit of a slightly different stream tonight. So we're going to get a bunch of Cobra stuff now. And then after that, we get to watch, for those who don't know, it turns out that Soma J Cruz is a bit of a twat. Yeah, and I don't say that like with... It pains me to say that, but we'll get to Anne's big expose. He did it earlier today, and I fucking missed it because I was trying to be a good boy and get my script done, the script which hours later I had to pretty much throw out. I tried to be a good boy and be like, no, if I'm on my day off doing this, I'm gonna fucking go and do it. He made a big deal out of a garbage disposal. He basically broke his own garbage disposal because he threw too much shit down in it, apparently. So, anyways, let's get to this now. What is this from? Sounds vaguely familiar. What is this? I thought it was Star Fox. God damn it. Like, it sounded like it, but... God.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Exactly, Casper. Yes. For those who missed it, King Cobra is still the LWA worldwide heavyweight champion, successfully defeating the Wrestling Otaku last night in a horrible pot-filled stream. I do apologize, people who attended that. I'm going to try to make up for it when LWA 2.0 launches.
Happy 4th of July evening. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. Just chilling out, hanging out. How you guys doing? Girls, they, thems.
I love when chat
Don't
shows
have
up.
any plans for the 4th of July.
Why does your voice sound so
The
awful?
Star Spangled Banner, that's pretty much it.
Or worse than usual.
I agree.
Sorry.
I hate sickos too, man. I own Gavin's sad, sick life. Otherwise, he wouldn't try so hard to fuck with me. You are blocked. Sorry I haven't been going live as much. I just don't feel like it, you know?
You
Got
lying
in
sack
trouble
of shit!
impersonating my dad on a Cash App. That's hilarious. Thanks for your $5, troll. I'm going to pretend to be Cobra's dad. And they give him money. That'll show him. Tristan, thank you for your $3.61 and hail Satan. You want a shout out on stream? Donate to PayPal or Cash App, and I'll give you a stream or a stream shout out, I should say. Might shave my goatee on stream for like $334.
Bitch, I would charge 20 for that. $300. Fuck off.
Drink some booze. I don't have any booze at the moment.
You lying sack of shit! You lying sack of shit! You lying sack
No,
of
I'm
shit!
choosing to be sober because I don't need to have alcohol all the
Welcome to
time.
ADX.
Hey now.
I'm not agitated. I'm just sitting here chilling out, reading chat. You know, that's
Like
my
I said,
money,
I
but
hope
if you
you
do,
had a
it's
better weekend than me,
appreciated.
JDX. I spent most of it writing a script for a video that I had to basically end up throwing out almost all of, and I missed a bunch of stuff.
Good soda pop too, man. This chug is going out to my fans and all my awesome Patreon subscribers. I'll be doing a Patreon video in the next couple of days. I want to work something up for my Patreon
I apologize.
subscribers.
Give me 1 second. Fuck. Sorry. Oh, I've seen that stuff around where... Oh, Jesus.
Fuck. No, I'm not drinking tonight. No, I might make a drink combo tomorrow if I get enough money. I'm not gonna DoorDash my trolls dumb shit to get inside their head, dude. I'm already there.
What?
Ignore the Clint approved content comments, Kate.
What?
God, my trolls are such fucking losers. I love my dad to pieces, but he does not determine my life. I'm a grown-ass 32-year-old adult male. There's no such thing as Clint approved content. That's just some stupid bullshit my trolls come up with because they know that sometimes me and my dad fights.
No,
and they're
he's saying
sad bored
Clint.
fucks who wish they
regardless,
had a dad,
he means Clint.
and they have no
Maybe
life.
it came out as
so.
Clint, but he means his dad.
No one's forcing her to watch
His
my
dad's name is
videos,
Clint.
fucker. I don't need permission to go live. It's my fucking YouTube channel, dude. This is exactly what I'm talking about. My trolls have no fucking life. You sad delusional fucktards need help.
What?
You hate Cobra, why the fuck you watching my videos? Cause I could give a fuck about one comment when I got like 546 people watching this shit, dude. 100.
Why did it go blank when he said shit?
Talk all the shit you want. You couldn't handle a day in my shoes, dude. I'm not in the
You're right, I couldn't. I could not handle consuming that much alcohol in one day. So, you know what? He's completely right there. What about you folks? Did you handle that much?
Negative, but $100 wouldn't hurt. I could go shirtless on stream for $100.
Again, let me know if you hear like
Pork
these random
ribs are
like,
delicious.
pounding noises on from the mic.
No idea where Campbell is, and I don't care. He burned his bridges with me a long time ago. I'm not shaving my head.
Well, I mean, I've
No, I
been
did
touting
not.
a few things here and
That
there
was a
too.
stupid rumor started by my fucking trolls. Comments just gonna get deleted. You get no response. You get no attention. Just straight block, delete, ignore.
What?
Koff doesn't have pronouns. He's an animal. He's a bearded dragon, a male bearded dragon. You're stupid for asking that.
Oh, I gotta hear it. Wait on.
Koff doesn't have pronouns. He's an animal. He's a bearded dragon, a male bearded dragon. You're stupid for asking that. God damn,
So it's
son,
he and him, right?
$48 in Cash App. Freaking sweet.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Catsper.
Hey now.
That is definitely what the fuck is up. I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. $48. Let's go ahead and cash it out to my bank. Zach, thank you for your $1.23. Happy 4th of July, Cubs. Please go fuck yourself. Well, thank you for your donation. You know, I might just fuck myself on the 4th of July. Fire up Chatterbait, you know.
Please stop.
Can your
Please
mom
stop.
watch while I fuck myself?
Shut up.
Oh, wait, you
Shut
serious?
up.
Oh, yeah. Dragon Cobra's coming along nicely. I'm just, I haven't written on it in a couple of days, but I got a good chunk of it down, so just gotta get my creative mood, you know, and just type it out and then have it professionally edited and all that. A lot of very generous donating right there. I appreciate that. $27.99 in PayPal. Wow, fuck me, side Sally, dude. That's pretty fucking sweet. Like I said, you don't have to donate, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated. And every famous YouTuber like myself has a platform where you can donate to the cause of their channel, buying t-shirts, etc. So the trolls can
Tony
suck
Hawk.
my dick. Would you shave your head for $400? I'm not joking. No, I would not, Joseph, but thank you for your $1 to PayPal. Maybe for $4,000. Damn, son, $34 coming in.
It would depend on his definition of shave, because my big worry is, because I've seen this happen before, where people go and shave their heads completely, and it doesn't grow back right. That's what fucking happened to Kurt Angle. Like, did you notice after when he had his big, hair versus hair match or whatever it was that he lost, we got his head shaved. He never grew it back because it didn't grow back right. He was bald because of that. You think he wanted to do that? No, he did it out of fucking necessity.
Well, I don't give a fuck what the trolls think, Inspector Blur. They're fucking idiots who are obsessed with me, man. Thanks for your $1 donation to PayPal. You're really helping a starving musician out. You want to be an alpha male, you gotta stop giving a fuck what people think of you.
Okay,
And as
Andrew
guys,
Cobes.
that's kind of a problem with that. You know, you go to the bar and you see some colorful rum drink. It looks good. You want to try it, but you don't want to call it a homophobic slur by your mates, so of course you avoid getting it. Shout out to Liz and Lake, aka Jizz Lake from Elizabeth. Thank you for your $1.69 to PayPal. I appreciate it.
Okay, I gotta step away for
Shout
just a
out
minute,
to
but I'll let the
Ocean
stream play.
Gate and Puff. Thank you, Jack, for your $2, dude. Appreciate it. Someone impersonating my lizard Puff on PayPal. This ought to be hilarious. At least you admitted it. Payment from Puff Saunders, obvious troll, says, Happy 4th of July. Does tomorrow's holiday disgust you being 90% British? Well, first of all, I'm 80%. No, and second of all, no, it doesn't. Here's some money so you can get drunk and dance for the trolls. We have an unhealthy obsession with you. Hey, at least you admit you have an unhealthy obsession with me. And if anyone's making anyone dance, I'm making my trolls dance for me, man. How is that trolling? If I dislike Justin Bieber, how would it be trolling him by giving him money? That doesn't... My trolls are fucking retarded. That's what kills me about my fucking YouTube trolls. Y'all call me an alcoholic, but then when I don't drink for a couple streams or at all for a couple days, you make fun of me for it. And then when I do have a drink, you make fun of me for it. You're stupid. My trolls are fucking stupid, dude. Hey, Cobes, big fan. Just wondering, how do you deal with all of your of-age fangirls? Does it get exhausting turning them away? Keep up the great work. No, it doesn't, actually. No, it doesn't. If they lived closer, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But that's what's up, Alexander.
I know the answer is nothing.
$2. And that's the one thing that does hurt me on the dating scene. I do have a lot of alive fangirls that are of age that want to sleep with me. It's
You
just the
lying
perks
sack
of
of
being
shit!
a
You lying
YouTube
sack
rock
of
star,
shit!
I
You
guess.
lying sack of shit!
And it's not about the money, man, but I do appreciate it. Thank you
Like,
for your
I bet
10
there
cents.
might be someone who's delusional enough to want to fuck him, but I bet it's someone that he would look at and be like, no.
Mr. Spencer. More important things in life than sex. After 6 years, almost 6 years of not having it, you learn that, you know?
It took you 6 years to learn that?
Got a little crazy with the DoorDash orders over the weekend. That's why my bank is not where it should be at, but
What?
I can take care of it.
Wait.
Should DoorDash orders over the having it, you learn that, you know? Got a little crazy with the DoorDash orders over the weekend. That's why my bank is not where it should be at.
He
but
DoorDashed himself into the negative.
But I can take care of it.
Like, dude, just like if you have like these cravings for stuff, just like go and get frozen food, just like frozen shit. Like, okay, so maybe it's not the best thing out there, but it's a lot cheaper. You know, like if you even get like a frozen Philly cheese sandwich, it's probably cheaper and more economical than like having it like DoorDash to. It's going to cost like almost $20 after all the fees and shit, versus like $20 to get like 4 of them at least.
Yeah. Chris, thank you for your $2. Shout out to your homie Tyler for coming out. Oh, congratulations, Tyler. That's what's up. Fuck sickos. Thank you, Jerkface, for your donation to Cash App and PayPal. I appreciate it. You know what's predictable in that comment? Who told you you could go live, they said.
What?
Said how predictable my trolls are. 1 second, YouTube. I'm cleaning a poop out of Pop's cage. Ooh, that's a stinky boy. Somebody help! This man has his hand up my ass. Oh my god, we're not doing that bit again. It's like 5 minutes to 10 o'clock, and it's quiet downtime for me usually. So, and the money just keeps flowing in, man. You cannot beat it. Yeah.
I don't think it's so much pay pigs. I
Goddamn,
think
where did $11
honestly
come
at this
from?
point, it's people who want
Yeah.
to watch him get fucked up.
And again, with your $10 to Cash App, appreciate you, Frankie. No, I don't have any updates on Campbell. I just don't care. He's doing his life. I'm doing mine. He burned his bridges with me, man. Well, I do appreciate y'all donating your time, energy, and money to watching Cobra.
I still love how Dominic shows up first. By the way, I love this song. This is the longtime viewers of my streams should recognize this or recognize the game at least. Some Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, one of the greatest side-scroller beat-em-ups ever. So underrated.
What up, you?
Like, just go and emulate it. Like, just literally look up. I'm pretty sure you can just play it online for free. Do that. Not now, though, after my stream. It's such a good fucking game. It's one of those games that's never going to be re-released because it's a licensed game. It's based off of an IP. So there's no fucking way. And it's probably in, like, IP hell or whatever.
YouTube.
I didn't watch the cartoon, but I was around when it was a thing. Like, I remember seeing ads like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, and I knew it was a comic book. And there was also a Sega CD game of it, but that was just a QTE game. But the arcade game, God, is so fucking good.
We're back at it like we never left. We're just chilling out, doing our thing.
It's one of the few games that I beat with all my
The
kids at
fans
some
donated
point.
to see a drinking stream, so I got a 6-pack of Bud Light.
Boy.
I'm making some IBC Black Cherry Soda Pop
Oh, we're back to the IBC.
with some Bud Light.
Oh, God, don't tell me he's mixing those.
Cheers to the fans who donated.
Yeah, cheers to the fans who wanted to see me get fucked up on stream.
Yeah. I got a 6-pack of Bud Light, so I ended up smashing it for the whole video. That's whatever.
Okay, I apologize for all the background noise. I'm going to try and mute and just kind of do like a push-to-talk thing, but if it fucks up a couple times,
I think the
I
first beer
apologize.
should just be straight beer and no combo. What do you think? I went and got a 6-pack
Yeah,
of
I'd rather
Bud
have
Lights.
straight Bud Light than Bud Light and
I
fucking root
appreciate
beer.
it, man. The fans wanted a drinking stream. They asked on my last stream, Cobra, how much for a drinking stream? And I says, well, you throw $50 in my account, I could probably make it work. That gave me money for other things too, so I really do appreciate that. Beer is for 21 and up.
I gotta say, I stopped
Because
drinking
I
Bud
live
Light
in
after the Dylan
Wyoming.
Mulvaney
We're
thing.
pretty big
Not
on
to
our alcohol
protest,
down
just
here, man.
because
I never once
fucking
saw
shit
a
got
Dylan
expensive,
Mulvaney
and the
Bud
last thing I
Light
felt
can.
like buying when I couldn't,
Never saw
when
it.
money was getting tight, was
I
fucking
bought
Bud
several
Light.
tall cans. And I never once saw a Dylan Mulvaney can, and quite frankly, I didn't give a shit.
What?
You
I
lying
have
sack of shit.
friends and family who are a part of LGBTQ+.
You lying sack of shit.
So I'm going to support
What?
the rainbow.
You lying
Okay,
sack
I'm
of
a
shit.
straight, biologically mailed ally.
Welcome, Dead Schooled.
If I got persecuted for liking double D titties, I'd be like, well, this ain't fair. Women are allowed to like dudes with big biceps, and nobody says shit. Pride Month definitely took an interesting turn.
Bud Light, for me, Bud Light is a beer I will
with our
drink,
ice
but
cream
is
loving president
almost
hosting
never a beer
social at
I will
the
buy,
White House
if
for
that makes any sense.
LGBTQ, which I think is just awesome. You know, you got some chick flashing her tits, and I'm like, look, if I want to go up to the White
wow,
House,
thank you so much. Just
flash my
Sonic
dick
there.
and balls to protest rape against men, and to celebrate my
No, we'll get to that
biological
later.
gender.
Just Sonic.
That shit wouldn't fly. I'd be thrown on a list and thrown in prison for indecent exposure. I can't even imagine $100,000. To me, that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's, wow. Dude, if I had $27 billion, I could do so much good for the world. I could build my clock tower dream
Soma
house.
content, but I do believe that
Start
this
my own
detractor
toy
versus
company.
detractor business is out of
Get
hand.
my book published.
DSP is the enemy.
You know, but the fans donated for a drinking stream. They're like, how much for a drinking stream? And I'm like, I named my price. They delivered it. So I'm like, fucking A. Cheers. Because naturally, it's natural to want to hate sickos. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, look, like, I'll just throw this out here right now, okay? If it wasn't for Soma J Cruz, we would not be here right now. I would not be streaming because no one would know who I am, and I wouldn't know any of this world stuff. Like, his content was what got me into the gout verse. It was like the main contributor to it. And I even use his stuff in my other videos. I used it in both my fundraising videos. And like a lot of the stuff that people hate on him, the stuff I actually like his little repeating gags that he does and things like his editing, I actually liked. But when you see what happened, it's like, well, you know, it's like, bro, now like I left his Discord, I unsubscribed to him. That was not that I was watching his stuff anyways, and that's not a knock on him. Not that his material got worse. It was more of a case of I just stopped watching DSP Detractor clips, except in special circumstances. But I wasn't following it like I was, you know, I was every time Soma had a new video, boom, jump on it just to watch because it was entertaining. But then I just fell out of, you know, enjoying Phil content. So obviously it would fall out of that as well. Like I said, we'll get to that later. How long do we have until that actually?
What if someone's pronouns were a serial killer rapist?
Those
I'm just saying, fuck serial killers and fuck rape. I'm just saying. The idea of a trad wife triggers people. Like, what if she chooses that lifestyle? Who are you to judge? But let kids be kids, man. They're more precious than beer. I'll drink to that. I feel sorry for today's kids. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. What if your kid identified as a cigarette smoker? Would you buy your kid cigarettes?
What?
You want to do a drink combo on the second one? Fuck it.
What you just said.
The sound of pissing off.
If your kid's identified as a cigarette smoker, would you buy him cigarettes? What the fuck sense does that make? What the fuck?
Derivatives. Drink combo time. I suppose we could do that.
I love how we all collectively said, what the fuck? Oh, gee. Oh. Hold on, let's watch that word.
Drink combo time. I suppose we could do that.
Bud Light. Oh.
Exposing yourselves to kids
Oof.
is not appropriate. It's just beyond fucking disgusting, to be honest.
Welcome, Michael.
If I had a 14-year-old daughter and she was being creeped on by one of her 14-year-old male classmates, no. No.
No.
No,
We
I
might
would
go
not date a
overtime
trans person
tonight,
because I don't
folks.
swing that way. Men have stopped looking for relationships.
We gotta watch
Live
the
from
whole
lair.
video with
I'm
Jesus,
just saying, man,
with
if you're
Anne
giving your
exposing
kid the
the.
birds and the bees, Tom.
And I can kind of speak to it too because I was kind of there. Well, we'll get into it when time comes.
It's a bit more appropriate for the parent to decide.
I might go and rename
when's
the
too much,
stream
too much. You know,
once,
too much
I get to
information, that kind
part.
of thing. Especially in today's school system.
Maybe he'll see my thing and jump in and try to defend himself.
Kids are going to be curious. They're new to the world. It's how it is. I hate pedophiles because I used to be a kid myself. Simple enough answer to that. I hate pedophiles because I used to be a kid myself.
How many of us five is going to say, I used to be a pedophile myself? I can't be the only one.
Simple enough answer to that. Dating should be between two consenting adults. Leave it at that. That are non-related, alive, and the same species.
Well, you got to be the same species.
I mean, that's automatically implied, but you have these depraved assholes who are trying to normalize sicko shit. And she'll say things like, she don't need no man in her life.
Mike, we'll be watching.
And when women say crap like that, that's what inspired me to be like, you know what? Sex is not a need, it's a want.
Well, for those who don't know, let's go.
Pedophiles. I'm sick of it. A man's value is
the
valued by
LWA did
what he
have
can
an event
provide
in Puerto
or how much
Rico
pussy he can
a couple
get.
of weeks
It's such
ago.
bullshit.
And
That
Soma
being
Julius
said,
Cruz
YouTube, I tend to feel sorry for women because they have periods,
DSP,
hysterectomies, menopause, and they give birth to children.
And
you know, or if you're like me and you pretty much
Soma
spend all day at
lost.
home watching YouTube,
Soma
then don't
lost
be
in
a
his
rush to find some
hometown to
of age.
DSP
It'll happen
in
when
the
it happens.
LWA.
I don't have a credit score because I don't have a credit card. I've had several
I might
debit
have to
cards.
post that now,
My credit
actually.
cards are
I didn't
fucking
want to because I
evil.
was like, oh shit, the detractor
They are.
lost. But
That's how you rack up debts and shit. It's like, oh geez. If you get a credit card for like extreme emergencies, I mean like really fucking extreme. It's one thing if you're responsible with it, but let's be realistic. You got this little sheet of plastic that allows you to buy anything you want at a moment's notice. All you gotta do is whoop, swipe the card. If a dude gets wrapped in the nuts, nobody's gonna be like, it's okay,
any loss
Steve,
to
walk
Phil
it
is
off.
humiliating.
Hey, Joe, that looked painful, bro. Dude, get some ice on it, have a cigarette, you'll be all right. You asked for an alcohol stream, I'm delivering. I got a 6-pack of Bud Lights, and I'm just inserting my 2 cents.
Which means if you're a woman looking, you don't fucking give a shit. So as this trend continues, by 2040, 45% of women, 40...
What's that again?
It's just easier to masturbate. I thank you. Masturbate.
They don't fucking give a shit. So as this trend continues, by 2040, 45% of women, 40...
It's just easier to masturbate. I thank you. Masturbate. As a guy, you know what? I find it insulting as a man to think that everything us guys do revolves around getting pussy. I'm like, let me extend an olive branch to my fellow heterosexual men here. How irritating is that? It's just like, I don't see it here in Casper, but like in bigger cities, you try to hold the door for a woman and she gets offended. And then when you don't hold the door for her, she gets offended. I'm like, what do you want? I try to hold the door for you, you get mad and call me a sexist pig and say that she can do it herself. She don't need no. So like,
no, they get mad at you because you look like you.
Whose dick do we got to step on? So as a general rule of thumb, I hold the door for both genders. Because
You
it's
lying
polite.
sack of shit.
And you want to get pissed off because some asshole stared at your cleavage when you're sitting there showing it off for the world. Why? Because he wasn't handsome enough to stare at your boobs? And then you want to get pissed off at men for being equally as shallow? Go fuck yourself. Grand Canyon Cali?
I need
No
some
offense to
caffeine in a
women named
minute.
Cali now.
Fuck me,
Someone
I
asked in
work
chat if I
tomorrow.
was single, and I said, yeah, been single for about almost 6 years. And I stopped giving a shit. After like 4.5 years, I just said, you know what? What's the point? And another reason why I quit giving a shit is because I have a lot of fangirls. Oh, yeah. It
You
is what it
lying
is.
sack of shit.
It is what it is. You don't want your 12-year-old daughter dating, so you tell her men are awful.
Let me laugh even harder.
We're like, Cobra, I feel your struggle, man. That dry spell bullshit sucks. And what I tell my fellow men in that respect is, who cares? The dry spell, you start counting off the years, well, year 5, year 6, whatever. It's just a fucking number. You know, it's just a fucking number. When it comes to your dry spell, it's just a fucking number. You stop giving a shit. You know, you go full monk mode, and it's just like, I focus on my attractive qualities, what I have to offer women.
No, you don't have any of
If chicks
those,
don't want
buddy.
it, then that's their loss. If chicks don't want it, that's their loss. I know what I'm packing between my legs.
Yeah, you and no one else.
Excuse me. You'd be like, oh, if you pour a cherry soda into your Bud Light, you're a little sissy drinking a girly drink. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
No, you're not a sissy for drinking a girly drink. You're a moron for drinking a disgusting drink.
This might be the alcohol talking, but ladies and gentlemen, they don't want it, that's their loss. And you move on.
Look, I have
I'll
drank
give you
with
an
a
example.
number
I've been
of women. I don't know
rejected.
any woman who said, like, you know, I would love to have Bud Light, but it's too strong for me, or I don't like how it tastes. Like, this isn't like hard liquor where you need to mix something to help numb the taste. It's fucking Bud Light, for Christ's sake.
By every chick I've liked since the 4th grade. Now, in my defense, I go after the hottest chick because I'm ballsy like that. I don't give a shit if I'm socially awkward or if I have Asperger's. I'm going to try because I got that kind of confidence.
Yeah, it's not it's
And
delusion,
when I
buddy.
go after the hottest chick I can find, 9 times out of 10, they reject me or whatever. Only to have them go, oh, hey, look, you're the Cobra-obsessed goth dude in high school? Yeah, I remember Saunders. Well, now he's a famous YouTuber with almost 63,000 subscribers. Well, ain't that a bitch? All of a sudden, these women that rejected you in high school are going, hey, I could have dated a celebrity. And you look back on your former female classmates, and the majority of them all have a family now. And it's like, I don't feel sorry for you.
What?
Can bacteria be transcobes?
What?
No, I don't think it can. You don't have to donate to PayPal or Cash App, but if you do, it's appreciated. I'll give you a shout out.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'll be right back, folks. I need to hit the restroom. Well, unlike Phil, I'm not going to take 15 minutes. So I'll be right back.
Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive. And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by, 'cause today it's gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up
have no idea what this is from. Space Megaforce, okay.
Good fine morning, YouTube.
What?
You want slow mode turned off? Donate money to my Cash App and PayPal, and I might.
Yo, that's a thing too. Like his fucking slow mode thing, it's like 3 or 5 minutes. Okay, you know what? We have a lot to get to, so we're gonna. I want to see this more. I'm saying won't get back to the everything, but that's gonna be like a nice to have. Yeah, I figured that was Churros in time. Sorry. Give me 1 second.
What up,
here.
YouTube?
I'll let it play.
12 Four Locos, fruit punch, variety of Four Loco flavors. Let's go with the Four Loco peach. Appreciate y'all donating your time and money and energy to watch me do a Four Loco challenge.
And welcome, Demeter.
Got a variety pack of 12 Four Locos in this box, different flavors to try. That's what's up. Turn off slow mode, do a Four Loco challenge, as agreed upon with the $100 donation, which I really appreciate. People get this triggered when I turn off regular speed on chat. It's ridiculous, but there you go. Slow mode's off. But yeah, turn slow mode off. We got
Yeah, but again, like he does his slow mode thing. Like I've been in some of his live chats. It's like 5 minutes per message. That's like I got no problem with like slow mode, especially get a bunch of people doing shit. But like 5 minutes, come on. Like 1 minute is more than enough. 30 seconds is pretty much all you really need.
12 Four Locos. I poured the majority of it into my weekend cup here. This entire box of Four Loco plus a pack of NXTs literally cost me $44.
What?
And then another 20 some odd dollars for the cab ride to go get it. So yeah, it was an expensive trip, but I did it for my fans. They wanted to see a Four Loco challenge. I'll deliver. At some point during the stream, I'm probably gonna put my headphones on and listen to music. So you know why Ken doesn't have a dick? Because Barbie's got it in her purse.
Boring.
Sorry, channeling a little Opie there.
I saw a video on YouTube of strangest children's toys, and pregnant Barbie was up there, and I was like, okay, these are little girls. I know women are like put under way too much pressure to have
Shout out
babies
to
and
Demeter,
shit.
by the way, with those
And having the pregnant Barbie is just too far, in my opinion.
those gross income recaps
Yes.
of Phil's streams.
I'm not answering the fucking door. If it's paid for, just drop it off at the door. Of course, this crap starts as soon as I go live. It's predictable.
Just answering.
I'm aware there's someone knocking at the door, but the signs on the front of the door, if they can't read, then why the fuck are they doing their thing? I'm not answering the goddamn door while I do my stream. This is so fucking predictable. Cobra's a man of his word, so let's fucking try to ruin it for him. Sure, when you're a boy at that age, you might giggle and lift down her shirt and be like, I see Barbie's boobs. Typical, very typical little boy behavior, but outside of that, people are like, chug it. I got all night to do this fucking stream, so I don't have to like chug a whole shit ton at once, just casually sit back and give y'all a solid drinking stream, dude. And I'm doing a damn good job of taking care of Puff, otherwise Metro would have taken him away, which stunningly
Remember
hasn't.
how, with little Josh here, remember he got fucking arrested for being drunk in public on Christmas, and then he said that was a wake-up call for him to go and cut back on drinking? Yeah, sobriety coming in very well, Cobes.
Worked. You know that? People tried so hard.
Bam Margera has a better record than you do at this point.
What?
Call animal control on me, try to do a wellness check on my lizard, and it didn't work. Last time Metro came
I'm
to
sure
check
the
on
wellness check
me
on
and
your
Puff,
lizard wouldn't work.
they're like, it's clear you're doing a good job with your lizard. We're not going to bother you again with this. And I'm like, oh, okay. I already let Metro know on Facebook publicly that I'm Kingcobrajfs. I own a bearded dragon and I'm proud to call my pet and my brother and my companion. People wanted a Four Loco challenge, and I'm like, here's the first one. I would love to plug the liquor store that's helped me with my challenge, but I don't want them getting harassed. You know who you are, and that's what's up.
Wait, why? Why would you plug your store? Like, You don't see me saying, "Hey, guys, I've been drinking tonight. Your Beliefs has been drinking because of Swami's liquor store downtown." Like, what the fuck? Why? Do you know of any streamers who plug their local liquor stores?
Don't have the time to raise a bearded dragon. Their hatred for Cobra consumes their life. I get my my shoes from Walmart, not a sponsor. I get these black steel toes. Hatred for Cobra consumes their life. I get my my shoes from Walmart, not a sponsor.
Oh, thanks for clarifying that Walmart is not one of your sponsors.
I get these black steel toe suede Brahmas. Why do I like wearing steel toes? Is because it protects my toes no matter what I'm doing.
Steel-toed morning
if I gotta kick some bugger in the fucking side of the head for talking shit,
taking my content, not giving me any credit for it. I
keep hearing knocking at my door, and I'm not going to answer it while I'm streaming.
My
so
content,
I don't know what to tell you. Keep sending me more stupid shit through DoorDash. And if it's actual fan sent food, then I appreciate it. I'm sure I'll have a hell of a time munching out on it after the stream. But right now, I'm focused on my fans and the stream. You wanted a 4 Loco challenge? Cobra is going to deliver on that promise.
You lying sack of shit! You lying sack of shit!
YouTube, don't take out a bank loan unless you can afford to pay it back.
Wow,
I mean, that's just finance
advice.
101. I would love to have a church bell.
He's
in
just
my
shopping the
possession.
same Target as that fucking kid who got scammed by those Mr. Beast
I love bells,
impersonators.
and the sound of a church bell is just magnificent.
I'm sure you've heard about that.
I found
you
a
all
couple
heard about
websites that sell used church bells, but bloody hell are they expensive. And I don't really have the space for it in my apartment, depending on how big the bell is, of course. People want to give me crap for being horrible with money, but guess what? I don't have a credit card, and I've never once taken out a loan. If I can't afford to pay it back, then I just don't do it. I bought 12 Four Locos as requested because someone paid me $100 to do a Four Loco challenge. And I spent almost half of that money on Four Loco and a pack of cigarettes so I could do the challenge for my YouTube. But
what
then
do you need
halfway through
cigarettes
getting
for?
that money, they changed their...
I'm going to first admit that when you're drunk, a cigarette feels, oh God, that it's short, but you'll buy a pack and then that's all you will use it for. But let's not act like it's a crucial part of this challenge that people have challenged you for.
Mine, and they were just like, I want you to do a live stream where you turn slow mode off on chat.
Casket.
And I'm like, here's a compromise, friend. Let's do both. Thank you for your generosity. Ooh, I like this one. It's Cobra cult colors, black and green. Black flame to light my green smoke. This one's sour apple flavored. Is it actually green? Oh, it is. Yes. Oh, fuck. Woo! That is sour, dude. Woo!
Well, it's obviously
you
sour
wanted a drinking
apple.
Stream. People paid for it. It's the weekend. I got you, Cool Cobras. But nobody wants to sit there and watch me just chug 12 Four Locos. Where's the pizzazz? Where's the entertainment? You know what I'm saying? People want to make... And take it from somebody who gets bullied on a daily basis. People get mad at me for saying certain things on YouTube, but I get called a retard on a daily fucking basis.
What?
And a shout out to the McNeils, my Scottish clan that I'm related to, whose clan colors are black and green.
Is there someone who has the last name McNeil who's a really bad person? Like Andrew McNeil or something? Fill me in, folks.
No, if I were to build my fucking clock-towered mansion, it would have anywhere from 48 to 68 bells. I feel like that's a good range. Building my clock-towered mansion is more important than getting laid. Taking care of Puff is more important than getting laid. Let's say I found a church bell that I was obsessed with, and I'm like, oh, I just had to have it, I wouldn't make someone else pay for it. I'd figure out how much it costs to buy it and then to ship it to Casper, Wyoming, and then I'd just save up money to pay for it. I wouldn't make someone else pay for it, And that's reasonable. Oh, fuck.
To show you guys.
Amaranth, how you doing?
Who's your favorite? If you haven't already.
It's the weekend. If you want to chug along with Cobra, you don't have to have alcohol to chug with me, but if you happen to have some alcohol and fucking drink with me, dude, Yeah, well, I think Amaranth looks gorgeous in every bikini she tries on, so pardon me for the obnoxious male behavior, but oh god! And I ain't gonna try nothing with Amaranth because, like, I get stalked and harassed by a bunch of random assholes on the internet, and it's just about representing myself as a part of the male gender. But we're gonna address the elephant in the room. Amaranth is fucking hot. And you want to call me a simp? Well, then you're just simp shaming. If you can't admit that Amaranth is hot and I support her videos without being called a simp, then I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I've already watched this bikini try-on haul, and I think my favorite would have to be the snakeskin print at the end. People want to be like, oh, we scared Alicia Rhodey off, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, that's no skin off my shoes. There are plenty of hot women to adore. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you.
What?
To a point, go fuck yourself. Like, yeah, I got a snake I'd put between your boobs. You like king cobras? We're gonna pause that for a second. I take a sip of my Four Loko because
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry.
It's all right to find Amaranth attractive as long as you don't try anything. Mama's gonna wear hair. I mean, don't do drugs. It's bad for you.
And I was an asshat because I had it muted because I
but it
didn't
could
want
be
noise
worse.
to go in and the noise stopped and I kept the thing
There
muted.
we go.
I knew that was
That's
gonna
more
happen.
John Lennon, Ozzy Osbourne like. Bloody beautiful.
Well, I'll make sure that I'm completely unmuted for the next segment.
Yeah! Hold on 1 second, Ozzy, I love you. But, like, hold on 1 second. No homo, okay? We got some... Oh, fucking hell. Excuse me. This tastes
So
like
bad.
watermelon Jolly Ranchers. Oh, shit.
Stop that! Fuck.
People are like, I want a
need
Four
to take
Loko
a...
challenge.
Hey, I'll let this play.
And I'm like, well, you're not going to twist my autistic nipples that hard. I'll see what I can do. Oh, you give me the money and I'll make it happen. Fuck. I'm doing something with my life, and my trolls are predictable. Holy shit. God damn. Give me a second. I know it's super pathetic that I'm getting this wasted after X amount. Like, you're not even four locals in, and you're already like, you know what? Fuck the haters. I can see why this is a challenge.
I just have some Delta
Because
8, so if
me
this stream
being
gets a little
the
messed up,
person that
that's
I am.
why.
Like, all this ain't gonna be no.
I'm just going to take a short break. I get some water, and then we will dive into, what the fuck? Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to be a huge pussy, but goddamn, dude, the fucking Four Loko is strong. I'm not trying to dog my fans on a Four Loko challenge, but I definitely underestimated how it would make me feel.
Okay, so after this, we get into the Soma J Cruz controversy, but I will be right back.
Forget
What?
Oh my. Hold on. Well, as I live and breathe, look who it is, mama. It's the sons of Miyazaki. As you will see, they play a role in this story. I just want to go into one thing though first. Like, this is how much it pains me to go and have to make this video or to like talk about this stuff. Like, look at all these, like I said, with like the fill content and stuff. Oops, hold on a second here. Just like, so this video, this DSP video is the only reason why anyone's watching the stream right now. And like, look, I referenced a bunch of his stuffs.
Of another streamer who said Phil probably wasn't going to finish a game he was currently playing.
You see? Topic courtesy.
What? By the way, the hilarious part was the idiot actually had his picture as his avatar here on Twitch. He's an overweight.
And I'll just show one more thing, because there's numerous clips, so I just show like two good ones. So like there's this thing where Phil got you know, kicked off of Twitch temporarily, you know, banned, but probably more of a suspension.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to...
Okay, let's get to the right part here.
A few months prior, the money was raised simply to introduce Jasper to everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got someone I'd like you to meet. Come on up here. Come on up here, buddy. What? You want to come up here? You want me to pick you up? Someone who actually is not a new addition to the family. Someone who I'm going to introduce you to today, who has been a part of our lives for quite some time, in fact.
Flashback.
Super Flash said, would you and Cat get a cat if chat helped pay? I mean, maybe. Like, now we've decided we're definitely staying here in this house, so that's not really a concern. It would be more of a money thing.
Like, that's
But,
good.
I mean,
That's
Cat really
good
wants a cat,
archiving,
so just
okay?
saying.
Regardless
End
of
of
what we're
flashback.
going to see, you know, that's good archiving.
Let me redo this, guys. I'm doing this on the fly. If you didn't already know, all of my streams are pretty scuffed. It just depends on the level of scuffness for that, obviously. Position this forward a little bit, just a little bit, so that way my arms are in the proper positioning, but I can still do stuff with it too. Thank you, Karma, for reminding me that I have that turned on. I can never box in relation to DSP Detractor Soma J Cruz as bad as DSP false flagging copyright strikes channel for detracting him. Now, this is a little concerning to me. It really is. When I initially saw this, it was brought to my attention in our Discord, the super secret Discord that many of you guys are part of, and some of you guys aren't. But I think that's for those people who are part of, right? Now, some of the information that was shared was a strike history. It looks like it was 2 strikes that initially was set to expire on October 2nd. And this was struck by A1 Soma's Epic Gaming. Now, you're probably wondering yourself, wait a minute, Soma's Epic Gaming? That's not Soma Julius
That's
Cruz.
quite the
You're
statement.
right,
That's
it's not
quite
Soma
the
Julius
statement
Cruz.
there.
It's one of his
Sons.
backup channels. You'll have to forgive me. I would normally, when somebody has a channel that relates to their channel, I would just go into their channel tabs. I would try and figure out where I needed to go. But he actually doesn't do that. You actually have to go and like fucking find it yourself, because it's like
I do feel this is a tad
It
pedantic,
doesn't really make it very well known that he has a second channel.
and I'm
But
one
he
of the
does
most
do, some of his
pedantic
streaming
people
there.
ever.
I think what he does is
so.
he does like a dual streaming situation kind of thing. That's why you'll see 2 of the same exact. As purported by a
Yeah,
screenshot
see?
after
Oh
I
my
reached
God,
out
look
to the
who's
group that
here.
got struck, was by a Soma's Epic Gaming, and that can be seen here on the actual the thread in question. Soma's Epic Gaming. Soma's Epic Gaming. What's more,
By
is
the
they
way,
also
look
have
how
a
much
contact
better
link.
Ann
Now, you're
looks
probably
than
wondering
me.
yourself, man, it could be spoofed. You're right, it could be. And I have no way of confirming whether or not this is actually email. But the thing is that there is no way I can tell he has an email anywhere on here, because it's not present. So I gotta assume it's him. I don't fucking know. But
I've actually seen
we'll ignore that on the side. Initially, when
a
this was
bunch of
reported,
this
my first thought
already,
process was,
but
hey, man, this
it's
guy,
not worth me
it's probably
continuing
some,
it
some Voldemort
at that
nonsense,
point
some
with you
super
guys who may not
shenanigans.
have seen it.
And
So
there's no way that Soma Julius Cruz is doing this. Why do you think I think this, perhaps? Well, it's pretty easy. Because not 4 months ago, not 4 months ago, did Soma have the problem where he was getting struck by Superhound. He had privated a bunch of his videos, and he went ahead and was having problems with fighting back. Now, I'm not going to say that it's because of us that helped him out. I am going to say that I did publicly invite him to come into our Discord, so that way we could work out a way in which he could fight back through all of the nonsense he was getting hit with. As you can see with my DMs here, I had reached out after, I think I had reached out like an actual just regular public tweet. I got into the DMs because it was the one where he was saying that he was getting struck. Heard David Davidson, yeah, David Davidson told me to reach out because David Davidson was getting struck and Soma was getting struck. Basically, I had invited him into the Discord because it was a lot of nonsense.
I need to say something about this in a minute.
So we got him into the Discord. We helped him out a little bit. We were showing him like the kind of stuff that we could submit to counterclaim. We actually have a dedicated channel. It is called the Sight Unseen channel. It is only for the content creators, but we basically go through all of the information that we have available between all of our channels, so that way we can work out.
So I don't know if you can see on this. You have to maybe like zoom in, but like you can see me in that Discord channel there, like right where my mouse is. And it's working to get this shit done. I was working on the script, like as he was doing this broadcast, like I didn't realize what was going on. Like I knew the broadcast, but I didn't realize that this part of it was there. And so I was doing work and I had this stupid, like away message up saying like, don't bother me. But I didn't realize, oh shit, this was going on. And then all the work that I did for that, and then most of it's going to be thrown away.
Solutions on how to disrupt or prevent any kind of strikes that go against our channels. That's literally what we do in this specific channel on Discord. That's all we do. It's all content creators, and we don't want to bug other people about it. As you can see, Fraga, Aquateal, DDM, D Davidson, Hate Army, Ice Yamamoto, Pastor Remote, Your Beliefs, Agent Proper. The people in this are just working together to make sure that we don't get fucked over. Now, eventually, we did have everything cleared up. That was both really on the effort of Soma. But
yeah, like literally the reason we were brought together as a group, as like a group or a channel, was because we needed a private thing of people that we could trust to be able to talk about shit like this. Because, you know, it's just because shit's fucking crazy sometimes in the Goutverse.
Also on the effort of Hate Army Watch, among other people, showcasing the boilerplate emails that we sent over to Superhound to kind of get everything retracted. So that's all it was really for. Now I'm thinking to myself, this guy just got done getting struck not 4 months ago with some fake ass fucking strikes. There is no way on earth that Soma is going to be abusing the same fucking thing on YouTube that almost got his channel nuked.
This is my favorite part of the story.
So I basically asked Soma for clarification. That's all I wanted. I just wanted a clarification. I had reached out on our Discord with a simple message. It could be responded at any time, and I made it, I guess, semi-public, because if you're in that channel, you really can't. I mean, you can't say it's private. It is private, but it isn't private. It's to everybody there. I said, sorry to ping you, but would advise that this is floating around as of this morning. I gave him
like,
Reddit
I
thread.
saw this.
I would fair wager this is some kind of false flag attempt, and I want to make sure.
I'm not going to show any Discord stuff. I will just confirm stuff as I see it.
I saw in the Discord, and I went ahead and gave him the Reddit thread and the archive.
Yeah, like all this stuff was thrown in there, and it just days go by with no response.
Fucking anal when it comes to shit being taken down by any kind of flagging. I don't like that. I fucking hate that. So I went through and I made sure that this shit was taken care of.
I wish I had a.
We didn't really get a response from him. I waited a little bit. Eventually, though,
like
I
a rig as sophisticated as what Anna has.
And guess what? I'm showing DMs. It's not the first time I've shown DMs. I've shown DMs a lot. I've shown DMs plenty of times. So this is something that I'm completely open to. So if it's gonna be, Anna's being unfair, he's showing DMs, bro. I show DMs of whenever fucking
I'm also sure I can't
showing
afford it.
Absolute lewd pictures. I actually don't know if I can show many of these. I gotta scroll up very specifically when we trade images of positivity between each other. I've shown this before.
Yeah, let's get to the point.
Timestamp. So you can't edit any of this shit.
He's basically saying Ann does proper archiving, takes screenshots of everything.
To take care of this ahead of time. You know what? I'm actually going to use these. I'm going to prove that they are one-to-one, though, so that way you guys can see that this is the stuff that's one-to-one. It's all one-to-one. There's my long-ass speeches. There are no edits anywhere here. No edits, no edits, no edits, none. None whatsoever. I will show the images that are associated with these, so don't worry about it. This is me basically spilling the tea because I got fucking pissed off at his level of responses that he decided to hit me with. And I'm not cool with this. I'm not cool with this at all. You hear me? You hear me, Soma? I'm not cool with this. And you're going to understand why I'm not cool with this, because if you had any iota of understanding, you would know that my fucking first channel, my channel that had 7,000 subs, got eradicated because of false strikes. So if you're doing shit with false strikes, it's going to piss me the fuck off.
And I'm probably using the wrong
not only going to leave a stain on the fucking community that you purport to be part
software,
but it's also going to piss me off because I got personally affected by it. There you go. There you go. This is a reason why I'm fucking pissed. Just so you can understand, when I asked you multiple times and you basically talk past me, I'm not only going to be pissed off at you, I'm also going to showcase the people that you struck.
What's with his eyes?
And show you how it was
or
fair
his
fucking
eyes?
use. we're gonna go through the first part. Went ahead and just so you guys are clear, I made sure when I was taking the screenshots that at any point I took these screenshots, I had it of the desktop so I could show what fucking time it was. It was 8:49 in the fucking morning when I took these screenshots. Don't try to delete anything now. There's literally no point. Literally no fucking point. But we start off with, hey Ann, what's up? Thank you for the heads up. Maybe it is easier to see it this way. Hold on.
Fuck, if I was doing this shit at 8:49 in the morning, I'd want to blow my brains out. Oh.
Yeah, maybe it's easier to see it this way. We'll read it this way. And we'll stretch it out just a little bit. That way it's more legible. I wish I could like blow up the text more. It'll be okay. We'll figure it out. Hey, Ann, what's up? Thank you for the heads up.
I have a great streaming by
I
thank
had
you.
like 3 people call me a false flagger today. I just got done sending an email to YouTube copyright about this whole thing. Bottom line is, there's these sons of Miyazaki.
Hey, hon. It's that guy who has that voice you
like. They've been
like.
going at it for close to a year now, I would say. They mass dislike my streams. They raid my streams with insults. They DM regular viewers of mine telling them that I'm an evil person and that they shouldn't tune into my streams. And also, they somehow got a picture of my face, which they use for their thumbnails, where they call me a toxic retard and other insults, etc. So these guys upload pretty toxic videos about me. Anyway, about these takedowns of their videos, I got in contact with YouTube, telling them to retract all of these takedowns that were done in my name. So we'll see what happens with that. I wish these guys would just fuck off and leave me alone. But I did go out of my way to help out their toxic channel, even though I shouldn't. Anyway, so yeah, that's my side of the story. I appreciate that you reached out to me and informed me of the situation. Now let me ask you a question.
Beliefs appearance.
Let me ask you a question. Every one of you miserable fucks in here, let me ask you a fucking basic ass question. Who the fuck does it sound like? What the fuck does this sound like I'm DMing?
Okay, so this is the part I haven't seen yet. I've been watching, what is it? I watched the stream up to now when I was walking my dog and I just had to stop. So now this is all new to me. Platform playing the new. If you mean 2K23, I already got it for the PS5. I actually got the PS5 and the PS4 version because, like, you can get the cross-platform, you know, or cross-gen bundle. So you get the PS4 and the PS5 version. So it's 2 games for the price of 1, technically.
Literally, tell me, who the fuck am I DMing right now? Who does it sound like? This is literally Phil. This is literally the same as DSP. DSP, it's Phil. Wow, dude. Philip, DSP, it's the guy. DSP. What? You see this shit? Soma, do you understand this shit? You literally did a DSP tier response. But wait, there's more. Because it gets even stupider as we go further down this fucking black hole of nonsense.
Black hole.
I simply respond. Okay.
This black hole of nonsense. What a fantastic expression.
Okay. Just for clarification purposes, regarding the fact that the flagging is occurring, would it be possible to verify whether there is some validity to the claim set forth by that post? It sounds like the preface to the solution of sending an email to YouTube is wrought by the fact that this person or group in question who owns the channel are labeled as detractors. While I understand we have folks that may not like us or the content we may put out, that would make the issue sound out more as a retaliatory move and something detractors shame DSP for, but would be hypocritical when reversing the circumstances and putting ourselves in such a situation. Ultimately, my concern is this being a flag attempt being done in someone's name, and the proof would be to validate what is currently present within the claim section, or just remove any doubt over the situation. The reason I ask this is not dissimilar to the situation I found myself with my old channel that got nuked on behalf of DSP, and considering that Phil himself went through the trouble of showing his own claim history, which did at least reveal that he was the one who took down DDM this year. If at all possible, would you be able to provide a confirmation of this via a quick screen share? Now I'm going to ask I'm going to ask you guys right now too. What does a screen share mean, you guys? What do you think fucking screen share means?
Hey, Kasky, do me I'll look it up. I want to see if that's like a known thing of save files not working because, again, I've been working on the AEW review video and I wrote like so much, wasted so much of my weekend, and then realized I had to throw out much of it because I had to change the scope of it.
Because I'm going to tell you something it doesn't mean. Is this a screen share? When I take a photo of something, is this a screen share? Do you guys think that this constitutes as a screen share? What do you think this does for people? There's a reason why I'm showing the fucking raw Discord if I can, because I want to make it no doubt in anybody's mind that this is the information that he set forth. He said, and I'm not doctoring at all whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I can verify it's him. Okay, this is Soma J Cruz talking to Ann. You know, I'll put my hand on any Bible that you need or whatever thing you take as truth. I'm just verifying that these two people are talking to each other.
Recording. Oh, this is a screenshot. Just to be clear, this is me on Discord. This is me on Discord. This is me on Discord. Hello, Discord. Well, I guess I should scroll up. This is me on Discord right now. There's a reason why I'm showing this, to show that I'm not fucking doctoring anything. I'm sharing this with you guys, so that way you understand this is not fucking doctored. And we need to make sure that the things that are being said, the things that are being shown are correct. That's all it is. And the fact that I've refreshed the screens now, and I'm doing this via the application and not through HTML, is to further prove the fact that this is 100% not doctored. I'm pissed. I'm extra pissed at this because it's going to get
Through
fucking worse.
HTML. Whoa,
If at all possible.
Whoa. Can I hear that one more time?
I'm doing this via the application and not through HTML, is to further prove the fact that this is...
Wow. That is some amazing attention to detail, I must say, folks. Anyone who knows about web development can attest to that.
100% not doctored. I'm pissed. I'm extra pissed at this because it's going to get fucking worse. If at all possible, would you be able to provide a confirmation of this via quick screen share to validate what is present on your channel's claim page? This would be the same situation DSP was put through, where he was asked to do the same, and his solution was to make a video about it. While I do not want to ask you to make a video, simply sharing and showcasing the pages for validation would at least give some level of peace of mind that this was not done as an act of malice, instead of a possible cropped photo where editing or obfuscation would leave the door to further questions. Now, I let this sit, and he let this sit for about 12 hours. We finally got a response. All right, so sorry for the late reply. I've been kind of busy today, which is fine, understandable. This is why I initially messaged this back on the 6th. Back on the 6th is when I messaged this. Well, when he messaged me, but technically I did this back on the 5th. So we've had a couple of days. We've had actually a couple of days to deal with this. All right, so sorry for the late...
Yeah, like I said, like there was like a long silence, like in that channel. Like even I was about to go and say something, but I was like, no, this is... let him say something.
Reply. I've been kind of busy today. I understand what you mean about people not.
I didn't want to
that we put out
interject myself. You know what I mean?
With one of the major ones being the doxing on my face, as well as calling me a toxic retard. Now, I don't know about you guys, but calling somebody a toxic fucking retard is not something that is going to be over the line. Considering the shit that we levy against Phil on a daily basis, the things that we say about him and his wife, this is not over the line. This is just us fucking saying shit, giving our opinions about another person. Period. I will also say one other thing. He has this really big concern about the doxing of his face, which actually kind of sets me off a little bit. Until I understood that, I had to think about it for a second, but how exactly are we doxing our face? Because that implies that at some point we showed our face. Or else will you have an image of said face? Does anybody even really think about that for a second? Now, I know that we put images of ourselves all over the place, but I want you to really think about that just for a second. Where on earth do you think that this fucking image would have came from? Now, I'm not showing his face. I am going to say that there is a channel. There is a channel that may or may not have got struck down, that may or may not have those faces. What? And I may be sharing that channel at a later point, so you could go and subscribe to them.
Hate army style situation type deal. Aim.
But I want you to really think about it for a second, where that image would have came from. Because I'm going to give you a hint. If you had it public at some point where you streamed yourself and you showed off your face, just like where I showed off my fucking hands, and if somebody took an image of that, you kind of did it to yourself. I would be remiss in pretending that this is not a self-inflicted wound, because some guys just happen to take a screenshot of your fucking face. And I show my face all the time. That's not the point. If you're comfortable with showing your face, fine. Like I'm not gonna give you shit for showing your face.
I love that Ann dressed up as a cop.
I am gonna give you shit for is if you showed your face, we're embarrassed about it, hid it, and now you're complaining while your face is shown. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I accidentally hit the double plus key. Sorry, it happens from time to time. All right. So we have, all right, sorry for the late reply. I've been kind of busy today. I understand what you mean, blah, blah, blah. These people cross a line, with one of the major ones being the doxing of my face. And he decides to show me this fucking image, which is a thumbnail. Oh my God. I'm going to pause these. What? You're going to get a fucking shout out. You're getting a shout out now. If you're going to do multiple of these, like leave it to the end, because I got to make a point. I'm pausing it after this one. And I'll kill off the whatchamacallit if they get too obnoxious. But yeah, no, he's like, I've certainly never called Phil a toxic retard. And you know what? I'm willing to bet he probably has never called Phil a toxic retard. I will say, though, he's probably said a bunch of terrible things about Phil, because we've all said fucking horrible things about Phil. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a fucking saint, and then I don't go below the belt and say nasty stuff about Phil. Of course I said shit about Phil. I talk about him like really, really hoping to God his parents are going to die so that way he can collect the fucking money from their estate sale. Everybody has said something about Phil. So I'm sorry that you want to hold up to some weird fucking high horse where you're pretending, well, I didn't call Phil a toxic retard, therefore they can't call me. No, that's not how it works. That's legit not how it fucking works. So don't hit me with this shit. Yeah, okay, thank you. You know what? Expand Dongas. Holy shit, Expand Dongas with a massive channel drop. I don't know who this channel is, but they seem to be some channels called sets. It's like it's stuff about this guy. He has a weird face or whatever. You know what I'm gonna fucking do?
Yeah,
by the way, I don't care if you have shitty. completely fair to do so. The point is that if they're making the same level of content that the average like DSP hater does, but they're doing it at somebody else's expense, well, I have no fucking reason to stop them. They're completely fair to do so. It would be hypocritical. Absolutely hypocritical if I said they can't do it, but I can. Because they have a different fucking person that they like to make fun of. Imagine that. Fucking imagine that. So if you want to go over here, go over here and have fun and go sub to them if you want. They make some dumb content, just like I make some fucking dumb content. Jesus Christ. You know what, maybe you shouldn't have even kept complaining about your fucking stupid ass fucking face and nobody gives a shit about Soma. Because if you didn't complain about your stupid goddamn fucking weird ass face, your bean looking ass face, maybe I wouldn't have fucking made fun of it today. And if I didn't make fun of it today,
like just the hypocrisy, like that was the thing too. I'm like him. I couldn't believe it. It's like, you know, striking people who you don't like. It's like you if you can be the victim of that and realize how wrong it is, but then do it to other people. Like, what is the matter with you?
People wouldn't know that I'm making fun of it today. So maybe you shouldn't have brought it the fuck up. And you probably shouldn't have fucking fake struck some people. God fucking damn. This is literally your fault, you dumbass. And I'm gonna call you out for it.
Hey, welcome, Ludwig.
Fucking beanhead.
Hey now.
Jesus.
Hey now.
I certainly never called Phil a toxic retard in any of my thumbnails, videos, or streams. I think that when it comes to making videos about someone, there should be some respect there. Bro, you kept going on and on about the only thing that this dude does is DoorDash KFC buckets. Give me a fucking break when it comes to fucking respect for DSP.
That is a good fucking point. Like, he did really kind of hold on to the same tropes for a long time.
Got no respect for anybody within the community that you purport to be a part of, nor do you have any kind of fucking respect for the people you make fun of. You don't care. You don't care about anybody within this fucking community at all. You don't care who you work with. You don't care who you make fun of, period. Yeah, it is a fitting OST. There's a reason why I'm playing this fucking OST right now. I think when it comes to making videos about someone, there should be respect. I understand that these guys don't like me, obviously, but they don't get to dox my face and call me a toxic retard because they don't like my streams. I don't know why. Why is it that they don't get the right, but you get the right to do whatever the fuck you want to do? That's fucking great. That being said, hey, I love that podcast. I still haven't heard back from YouTube about the situation, but hopefully they get back to me soon on that. Anyway, so right now I'm ready for tonight's stream, but after that, I'll begin looking into getting that screenshot for you. Notice how I did not ask for a fucking screenshot. Notice how I didn't ask for a screenshot, you fucking dumb mong. I didn't ask for that. I asked for a fucking screen share. You want to know why I asked for a fucking screen share, you idiot? I asked for a screen share because of the same exact shit that we had to deal with Mundane Matt. Mod of mine sent me this just now, a thumbnail to one of their videos, and you can see my mod had to blur out my face with a QR code. Oh, great. So these guys are incredibly toxic, and I dare say bigger piece of shit than Phil. Really? How are they bigger pieces of shit than Phil? Because they make fun of you looking funny? Oh, I see how it is. If you're being made fun of, they're worse than the guy that we make fun of because he sits there and he panhandles to people, pretends he's fucking destitute, all while hiding that he had a cat under the guise of getting $1,000 on a fucking fundraising stream, right? Is that what it is? So we're okay with making fun of this guy, but only until we get made fun of, and then all of a sudden they're the bigger enemy. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a whole lot of sense when you say it the fuck loud. Oh my God, I swear to fucking Christ. I'm gonna get more and more heated as I go through this.
What do you mean by who's this person, Slon? Who do you now recognize?
I'm thoroughly pissed the fuck off by how I'm pissed off because I had to deal with a guy for the past 5 days pretending that my intelligence level is so low, I was gonna hand wave all this shit. It's like, yeah, man, I don't even care about any of this. It's okay. Somebody was making fun of you. You were well within your right to go ahead and hit them with strikes. Because I don't believe in the Super Hound anymore. There's no way on earth that these guys won their fucking strikes back as quickly as they did. It wasn't even a full 7 days. It wasn't 14 days. They got their channel back within 3 days. 3 fucking days. You're kidding me, right? This is supposed to be Super Hound that did this shit. No, already, right off the bat, I'm already sniffing out that this is some really, really dumb shit. Really fucking dumb shit. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm just being very angry right now. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get ready to, I guess, turn up the heat, I think. Yeah, heat. All right, so he's gonna take a shower and get ready to
you okay, Salon?
I said the crux of my message is the proof that this was an attempt at a false flag, an abuse of YouTube's copyright takedown spuriously and erroneously, something we, the detractors, have charged DSP of. That remains a key component of the argument. My worry is there's a lot of focus on who they are and what kind of group they are, but not so much on the validity of the claim. My main issue is after what happened in the spring of this year alone, there was much finger pointing because of what Superhound did on behalf of DSP that revealed that some of it was DSP, some of it was Superhound, and the big kicker was to dispel any of us content creators doing it to each other, which that I am vehemently
I hope we
against.
get better soon, Salon.
Please know that I want to make sure that this is cleared up in an adequate display of proof because I don't want a miasma of doubt in the air on whether any of us would be as low as to strike another. This is a personal issue for me, considering my channel was taken down a year ago and I had to start from scratch. It's why I'm adamant on my request to verify through the method I asked. That would be something I would be okay showing any day, even on stream, as I have been recorded doing so. And again, guys, you know that when people have asked me, if somebody wanted to know, hey, what is my fucking flag history right now? I could go on my channel right now. I can show who's fucking banned. I can show whether or not I'm currently monetized, whether or not I have any copyright like things, any of this. I could show you I'm not monetized. I don't have any copyright anything. I can refresh the page to prove that this is not a doctored page. This isn't new. This is something we should all be comfortable with showing if we're not doing really, really dumb shit behind the scenes. I'm not asking something that nobody else would show off.
I mean, I would be willing to show that
the other
too.
day on his own Twitch stream. So I don't want to hear any of this dumb shit. I really don't. That you can't show it. That's impossible. It is possible. And that's what I wanted you to fucking show me. I followed up because he didn't respond to me for another 12 hours. I said, good morning. I wanted to follow up on my request from last night. I would like to confirm once again if you would be willing to do.
What's this Soma Julius situation? Oh. Someone in the chat, please enlighten him.
Dispel this issue with a simple screen share. I know I'm being rather persistent about this, but I would like to ensure that what transpired between this channel is not something other channels may be at risk for, considering the similarity to the situation that DSP had. I have growing concern because of the multiple references to this being a detractor channel, that this may be something as a something of a retaliatory measure against content you might not like, which falls under the same purviews as what DSP did when he tried to strike down Super Crazy, DDM, and Loophole. And I even linked to DSP's stupid ass fucking video.
All right, everyone out there,
where he showed his fucking history.
DSP, also known as Phil Burnell. Today
now, granted, he doesn't refresh it, but this is an actual page. You want to know how it's an actual page? As he mouses over, you can see him highlighting shit. So it's an actual active page.
Out there, this is Dark Side Phil, DSP, also known.
Look, so you know it's an active page. He gave us this. If DSP can give us this, you should be able to provide something too.
You retracted the takedown. What video was that?
Right now, I am. I'm fucking flabbergasted. I'm generally able to make myself available all throughout the day, 9 a.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern, so long as I'm not streaming. And even then, I am more than happy to delay a stream to review. I know how this sounds, but you need to look at it from my perspective. If this is possibly from the community and is being added to the Reddit to be talked about, this would give some level of justification for Phil to say, the trolls are no better as they take each other's videos down if it doesn't suit their own narrative. I do not wish to have such a mark on the community, as we need to hold some level of consistency, else we are nothing more than a bunch of folks with scrupulous morals and willing to break rules. I do not wish to...
I mean, he's not wrong.
Coexist with the ideals of rules for thee, but not for me, as a hypocrisy would be all too palpable to reinforce a guy who sits there begging for people to pay for door dashing and Hogan pulling, and we prove to be no better than him. And I know, guys, some people don't like the fact that detractors make money. Some people don't like the fact that people make content on Phil just to like stay relevant or whatever. But like, I have no problem with that. I actually don't. Some people might have a problem. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, Salon Saturn, a bunch of us mentioned this earlier. Like, if it wasn't for Soma Julius Cruz, we would not be here right now. Or rather, we would not be here on the stream now. Like, you'd be watching this somewhere else, you know. Someone else would be covering this now. But this stream would not exist because none of this stuff would happen, because he was one of the guys who got me into DSP. And I quoted him and used his stuff in a bunch of my DSP videos. So to go and see this is just like, oh.
It's just how I feel about it, man. That's just how I feel about it.
It's like, why can't the bad guy be someone who like no one was a big fan of in the first place?
Here we go. This is me getting my proof finally, and my proof was not sufficient. I'm gonna let you know right now. No, I got you. I was trying to paint the picture of who these guys are and what they do to me on a daily basis. As for their channel, yeah, they're a detractor channel, but their focus is solely on me. And to my knowledge, they don't upload videos of other people like DSP and Wings. So let me get this straight. Let me make sure 100% now.
Went to the hospital,
to my knowledge, right? So if I click on it, I will never see an instance. I probably won't see an instance of them making a video about DSP, right? If I go on here and I go on videos, I'll never see a thing on DSP. I know you didn't look at it, but you had the audacity to strike him, right? So they don't make fun of DSP at all, right? Well, I already see one video that has references to DSP, and they're making fun of you and DSP. So is that okay or is that not okay? What are we doing? Are we just not okay with it? Is the prerequisite for being a fucking detractor is you have to hate the same person that I fucking hate? So does that mean that Wings trolls can't exist? Does that mean that Cobra trolls can't exist? Does that mean that Foodie Beauty or Amber Lynn, could they not exist? Who can't exist? Is it who Soma Julius Cruz believes that we're okay to make fun of? Are we not allowed to make fun of Cyrex? Who are we not allowed to make fun of, Soma? I want to know. Who are we not allowed to make fun of? If you're saying that they have to make fun of the same people that you do to be valid, then that is an absolute ridiculous fucking claim to make. Absolutely stupid as shit. They don't make videos about other people like DSP or Wings. I did hear back from YouTube just now. They informed me that the strikes have been removed. And the channel, or removed from that channel, and the channel should be restored by now. I haven't been able to confirm if their channel is back or not, because I'm not going to search for their channel if I don't have to. Somebody else can confirm. And if you're really curious about it, I was able to get the screenshot, though you wanted, which is right here. At no point through my reading of every single fucking thing have I said the words screenshot is what I wanted. I do not want a screenshot. You know what this proves right here? Dog shit nothing. You want to know how ridiculous a screenshot is? Let me ask you a question, guys. Let me ask you a question. I want you to look at the screenshot. Can you tell me what may be wrong with what's being asked for? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
Yeah, the channel name.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a fucking hint. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint right here. Don't worry. Don't think about it too hard, because I'm going to give you the answer. It's not the fucking channel. That's not the channel that fucking struck. You know it's not the channel that fucking struck. Because guess what, idiot? Guess what, fucking moron? Guess what, dumbass? If you look at the fucking thread that I was referring to, it says clearly in the fucking screenshot, get this, it's from Soma's Epic Gaming. It was from Soma's Epic Gaming from the get-go. I didn't fucking bamboozle you. I gave you all of the information in our fucking group chat. I'm heated about this. I'm heated. I'm absolutely fucking heated. Because if you took the 2 seconds to look at this fucking image, this image right here, look at what it says right here. Oh, what's this? What's this? Content removed by Soma's Epic Gaming. You want to know why this pissed me off even more than it really should have? Because when DDM got removed, and when DSP showed his little fucking stupid ass channel strike history, he did it from one channel. He did it from one fucking channel. Guess what you did, fucking moron? You did the same exact thing, except you did it in a screenshot form, so I don't even know what strikes you had on the other channel. And I'm supposed to believe you. I'm supposed to believe all of this, right? I don't like this. I don't like the fact that somebody can go around and just strike whatever channel that they fucking want. Actually abusing the fucking copyright fucking strike system. The thing that we complain about. Chat, we complain about this. It took down several channels that did not need to be taken down that we won't get back. And we're supposed to be okay when somebody like Soma does it to somebody he doesn't like. I have to remain consistent here. I don't care if you make content about DSP. I don't care if you're an old head or a new head. If you're doing something wrong...
I don't care if you're an old hen or a new hen.
Like going around and striking people you don't like for the wrong reasons. I understand they literally took your video point for point. They didn't take your video point for point. They just made shitty edits that made it this how you don't play. We all make dumb shitty edits. Whether or not it be fucking Ludwig.
And like, let me tell you something too. Like, I learned early on when I was streaming, like when I first started getting into it, I did a couple of playthroughs. But I realized as I was playing early on that I was like, you could easily make it, this is how you don't play video off of what I'm doing. So I stopped doing playthroughs. I didn't put that thing out there. It's like, you have to realize not every game is worth streaming to your audience. Because really, if you think about it, we've all run into those games where something could be turned into a, this is how you don't play.
Making a video, Mitch doing a video.
The difference is we don't broadcast it to the world.
David Davidson making a video. Anybody, literally anybody. We're making some kind of edits to make it and transform it. Even when it comes to like Hate Army Watch or Aqua Teal, when they do raw ass clips, they add shit to it to make it like transform. Adding the chat, adding timestamps, adding marching people out in China. But you're not going to tell me, you're not going to sit here and tell me that when they make transformative work, their shit's not valid because they call you a toxic retard. Well, guess what? I'm gonna say right to your face, you're a fucking toxic retard. I'm saying right now to your fucking face. Where is it? There. I called it right to your fucking face. You're a toxic retard. There you go. Here's my response to all of this. Here's my response to all of this shit. I have been rather patient on this whole affair regarding your lack of response over the last couple of days to a simple request to help remove doubt on the issue at hand. The reason I asked for a screen share is because how easy it is to manipulate the page, not to mention because of the further information gathered, indicating the strikes specifically relate to your gaming channel, not your main channel. One of the things to keep in mind is someone who works in IT, and specifically how easy it is to manipulate HTML. Something as simple as a screen share with a refresh on the associated pages was all that is necessary to prove whether the page is indeed showcasing accurate information. See,
I mean, he is so right. Again, like I do screen shares every fucking day because we're both in like the same, like, you know, the same fields. But that's the only true indicator is, you know, share me your screen.
He attached on how easy it is to manipulate HTML within seconds. I showed him quick screenshots of how I could literally rename my channel's name to fucking Soma J Cruz. It's fucking easy. You could literally right click. I could say that, watch this. I can be so fucking petty.
Yeah,
I would say instead of this channel being Soma's Epic fucking Gaming, it's actually, hold up. There we go. The channel that I'm currently looking at is Toxic Retard Gaming. Look how easy it is to do that. Look at it. I can hide this now and it still remains. Oh man, I like this channel, Toxic Retard Gaming. Oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can take a screenshot of that right now and it works. You know you can hide elements too, jackass. Do you see why it is? Hey, look at this. If I simply refresh the page. Whoa, it goes away. Why do you think I asked you to do a screen share, you idiot? Whoa, shocker. You mean if it's an HTML, you could just edit it? No fucking way. No fucking way. I'm not asking for a dox. I'm not asking for a full-scale operation to investigate every iota of your account. I'm asking for something I have shown on camera myself, transparency. This is a blatant attempt at obfuscation, full fucking stop. The more I read into this, the more I'm willing to believe that you have actually done something we have accused DSP of doing, abusing the YouTube copyright system for your own benefit. Because of something you disagree with. Please be advised, I will not remain silent on this situation. I have an obligation, given past issues with other detractors and their attempt to pull nonsense towards Phil, to call out nonsense, especially when it boils down to a blatant hypocrisy put on full display. And that's what today's fucking pre-stream to DSP's pre-stream is. I'm showcasing how I don't care who you are in the fucking community. If you're doing something stupid, if you're doing something this fucking stupid, I'm gonna call you out for it. I don't know if many of you guys remember what I have done in the past. When it came to, you know what, if it looks like I'm throwing people under the bus, man, this is a shit that I said in the past, so I'm gonna say it again. When James the Lesser fucking put
hold on. Let's bring up James the Lesser now.
What?
Put out a video when he was doing that stupid stream, and he claimed that he heard WWE Champions noises, even though he was watching Raw Phil at the time, like the Raw restream of Phil, not the Raw restream of Phil, but like the Raw DSP, I think is what it was called in the past. When he was watching Raw DSP, and he said that there were noises of WWE Champions, I went back to that fucking stream that he was listening to, and I rewound the tape just to hear it. Was not there. I called him out on it. You know why I called him out on it? I called him out on it because he was reporting facts that were not real and true. And I know this might be a dig, and no offense, Snort, but I'm going to say it again because this is shit that I said on stream. So I don't care how you take this, you're going to take this because this is how I feel. Snort, when you and Duty were threatening litigation towards Phil, knowing full well nothing was going to happen, I said it was the dumbest fucking move because nothing was going to happen from it. People were hooping and hollering, cheering that something was going to happen to Phil, that he was going to get some kind of lawsuit sent to him. Nothing happened. And I told you guys nothing was going to happen. I'm not going to hold you to it because you technically didn't do something to some degree that pissed me off like copyright strikes, but I'm going to fucking inform you that that was dumb. I said it was dumb on stream. I still hold today that it was fucking dumb. The dumbest shit you could have done. And there have been multiple times in my chat, in my streams, where people are asking, can we mass flag Phil? Do this, that, and the third.
Yeah, so I was up there, Ludwig, yeah.
Whatever. No.
Well, my main thing was just not even so much that people would make this how you don't play material, but like, I don't know, I'd rather play games badly on my own versus playing games badly in front of like an audience.
Good. If DSP
It
gets
just kind of feels
like
uncomfortable, you know what I mean?
Strike because he said the N-word, because
depending on
was
situation.
showing like his dick or something, let him get in trouble for that. Let him get in trouble for it. I don't give a shit. That's fine. That's within the rules. That's in the fucking rules. But when everybody was going on fucking Twitter, pretending a lawsuit was gonna fucking happen, when people were fucking pointing fingers saying, you're stealing my content, that shit's dumb, knock it the fuck off. And I'm gonna fucking voice my opinion about it. That's how I felt about it. That's how I felt about it. That literally is how I felt about it. When it comes to copyright strikes, the fake shit, that pisses me off. And am I gonna hate you guys for it? No, I'm not gonna fucking hate you guys for it. You
like, I would never broadcast my Zelda playing. My God. Like, I'm not saying I'm as bad as Phil, but like, I can understand implementing Phil logic in Zelda and getting frustrated. But again, it's like, I don't bring that out there, or I don't show that to the world.
Something technically illegal, you threatened it, but it's fine. I said that it was fucking stupid, and that's all it is. It boils down to it's stupid.
And that's why I don't criticize his gameplay so
something
much.
that he wasn't supposed to do, because I wholeheartedly believe that it was not Superhound who did this. There's no way Superhound did this. This is Soma, who was really fucking mad.
Still say I'm a better player though.
Over a bunch of guys making fun of him for having a dumbass fucking cleft palate fucking jaw, going around pretending he's making some kind of like life-changing content. Bro, you're making fun of another guy on the internet. It's not that fucking deep. You're literally making fun of another guy on the internet. And you have the fucking audacity to talk past me like I'm some fucking idiot, that I can't see that you're literally just trying to make another argument that it must have been okay of what you did. It was not okay what you fucking did. I'm gonna call you out for it not being okay for what you fucking did. Point blank, full fucking stop. If somebody does something stupid, I'm gonna say something about it. I have an obligation to. Because if I stay silent about it and I see it and I fucking know it, that's not doing anybody any favors. If this got no traction whatsoever, because these guys apparently tried to reach out on Twitter for anybody to listen to them, and nobody fucking listened to them. I don't know if somebody tried to get in their DMs and try and figure out what was going on. Everybody stay quiet about this. I'm not going to say that you guys are at fault, but if nobody pointed this out, it just would have went to the wind.
Now look at all the people in the chat. Super Crazy, Duty Streams, Span Dong, Chill Murray's here.
So Soma, if you're fucking listening to this, you fucking toxic retard. I'm gonna tell you.
Ice Yamamoto.
Just like I told you.
Fuck me. I can't believe I missed this. Well then, this is the other part of the multiverse. We get to watch this together now.
Fucking DMs.
Even though a
I've
bunch
lost
of
all
people
respect
hear
for
this
your ass.
live anyway.
I 100% believe that you fucking did this shit. The fact that you were so unwilling to show a simple screen share of something that anybody in the detractor community, I guarantee you, I can ask anybody here to show me the same shit, they would be willing to do so. Because you were unwilling to do that, I don't care what the fuck you have to say. You know what the best part is? You get to sit in my fucking Discord now. You get to sit in that Discord. I know you saw these messages. I'm not even gonna pretend you didn't. You get to sit in this Discord. I'm never gonna kick you. I'm gonna remove your permission so you can never see any of the chat history. You'll never be able to see anything that goes on in this Discord. It'll always go away. You get to sit in your own purgatory until you massively take that own L. You go ahead and remove yourself from this Discord, and I will immortalize it as an L that you had to personally take. I'm not gonna kick you. I'm gonna make yourself kick you. Until then, you get to sit and exist here. Perfectly fine by me. You'll never be able to see a single fucking message on any of the channels.
Yeah, and I can totally confirm what Ludwig states here.
You have none of the permissions. And that's how I want it. Just for you to sit in purgatory.
And I will say this to anyone who doubts me.
So there was that. That was basically what I had to talk about. Any questions, guys? Yeah, we got some time for Q&A before you head over to the pre-stream, man. I gotta know, is there any questions for anybody in the chat, man? We're taking Q&A right now. I can go to regular music now. I'll give another final shout out to the Sons of Miyazaki.
I say this
because if you haven't already, they're pinned up at the top. I don't expect you to sub to them. Like, they're gonna make their own content. You might like.
Tell me when I'm
like
telling lies.
It's whatever. The thing is that if these guys want to make videos about fucking Soma, they have every right to do so. If they made a video about me and like how I fuck up horribly when I play games, man, I don't fucking do that. I don't give a shit. They want to talk about like all the weird sus times and make fucking sus comments and shit. They fucking do it. I don't care. It's completely fine. Technically,
I love that title. We're back.
I wouldn't call him a detractor, but person who captures my shit posting and likes to put it on blast every now and then. That's Blank Duvel. And he makes some really funny meme elements that people like to have fun with. So I do like that. I do enjoy that. If I was a porn star, would you be the first person? You would be the first person I would work with. God damn it.
Yeah, and there's
something to say. Hello,
Ludwig right there.
Slayer. I remember the sus Left 4 Dead med kits. Yeah, we all remember those. It's okay. Emily sus comment like, yeah, sure, you can do that. I don't fucking care. You had every right to fucking do and say whatever. Says Dragon Slayer posted a meme. Can we see it? Yeah, sure. Let me put this away and let me switch to more. Oh yeah, no. Okay. This is very pertinent content. Okay, this meme is very relatable. This is very, very relatable. Let me shrink it down so that way I can properly zoom in on it like I need to. There we go. All right. People can make content of others, right? Yep. And you make content using others, right? Yep. Then someone making content on you is okay, right? Makes sense to me. So why strike someone making content on you when you do the same? It's not fair. So I want that content down. Yeah. That's how I feel about the whole situation. So Thank you, Dragon Slayer. You're always on point of making fun of shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, if someone was making content about me that offended me so much that I just wanted to, and it was just based off of my material, I would try to cut back on that said material.
Now and then. He likes to keep his content separated, so it is what it is. You okay, dude? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm how do I put it? I'm cooling down now because I got really heated, like actually heated. Getting mad at fucking Soma because I usually don't get like fucking worked up, but this is the first time in a long time that I've ever had to like. I've had to get mad. So I'm really just kind of overwhelmed at how absolutely stupid it was. It was more stupid in my head. And the more I read it out, the stupider it got. So this like literally is a cathartic moment right now. I'm actually, play the out of context clip backs. Which one? If you're interested, I have the original clip that shows.
Yeah, and again,
you can
it's
post
like,
if you want to, Kitsurabi. I don't care. It's fine.
The
thing is that if he showed his face at any point beforehand, what am I supposed to do? I can't defend someone saying, well, it's so horrible because they're making fun of your face. Bro, my face ain't, I'm not a looker either, right? I'm not a looker. I'm not gonna show my face because I don't want to. But, I mean, you showed your face. Just eat the L, bro. Literally eat the fucking L. They didn't go around, like, searching for it. You posted your fucking face in a video and just fucking eat the L.
You want to post it in a video? What the fuck?
Changes the mood. Oh, yeah.
What?
We can, let's get into a more relaxing outfit. So that way you know that the
oh, so it wasn't like boxed, it was just in one of his old videos?
Regularly scheduled program content. Yes. There we go. Yeah. We don't have a gun now. We've unequipped our gun. We're good to go. I mean, honestly, he just looks like a guy, like worse looking motherfuckers out there. Yeah, he's just a normal looking guy. I don't even know why he's so upset over his fucking face. He's just a normal looking guy. I'm sorry, but if you're
Yeah,
so
like that's
fucking,
not even like a meme-worthy face
I
or
guess people are gonna make
anything.
fun of it then. You don't know how the trolling
I mean,
works.
it's not how I
You can show
thought
content
he
to see me,
looked.
local pass video. Yeah, we watched it on Discord. Remember, say Duty doesn't take criticism like champ. Yeah, that's fine. Like,
Yeah, like
Duty's
if
been
any of you ever see what my
completely okay
face
with
looks
taking
like, it's
criticism
because somehow I
and
was
taking feedback.
doxxed. It was not because
I know people
of a
have given me
picture
criticism
I
of
put
how
out there for the
when you
world
approach
to
the
see.
Keemstar stuff. And some people didn't like it, some people did like it. It's like, it's whatever, man. But at least you're able to take that criticism. You're not like some guy who gets butthurt because somebody literally made a video of him playing poorly in Monster Hunter Rise, which, by the way, I was watching this. This was literally for my own entertainment. I watched, oh my God, I don't know how to describe this. I have never seen somebody hunt a monster so poorly in my entire fucking life, other than Rydrake. And somehow or another, Rydrake seems more confident than Soma when fighting some of these monsters. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Let's hear that one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
I have never seen somebody hunt a monster so poorly in my entire fucking life, other than Rydrake. And somehow or another, Rydrake seems more confident than Soma
Other than
when fighting some of these
Rydrake.
monsters. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Rydrake
I don't know
or
how to feel about any of this
Raina.
other than this dude needs to get better weapons and stop sucking dick because he's in the master ranks now. And you're literally using a weapon that barely has any blue meter, and you're using it as a longsword, and you don't even know how to play longsword. I don't even know how to play longsword. I can tell you right now, the way you're playing longsword is just wrong. God, it's wrong. I don't know why you're wearing that set. It's not a layered set, by the way. He is actually just wearing the Mitsuzune set, and he has a fire sword on, which it doesn't even make any sense. What, you're gonna use bubble
I'm
dance?
sure
For what
also how I'm
exactly?
playing
It's a water-based
Zelda is
armor set.
wrong.
This doesn't do anything for you. You're literally worse than Rai.
Oh my God, he is
bro,
worse than Rai.
You know layer armor exists,
That's
right?
a real takeaway. I need to
Whatever, I don't
retitle
even
the
care.
stream
But
as
there you go. If you guys want, you can
Rydrake
watch,
sucks.
You can go and watch their content. Link up at the top. Sons
Did
of
I do
Miyazaki.
that? Or
You might get a video
the
like
stream
once every
think
couple of
that
weeks.
Rydrake
They
sucks?
make fun of Soma. I don't
Nah, I'm
fucking
not gonna do
care.
that.
That's the end of that segment. Let's go over to DSP's pre-stream. Trust me, there's like a whole lot of shit on DSP's pre-stream that we cannot care about because he's going to talk about nonsense and he's going to do a daily react today. And I'm going to give you a big hint on why he may not be having a great time. At the end of DSP's conclusion, he ended with a whopping total of $7 to his name. Apparently it was $6 at the end of the playthrough, but a whopping $7. Oh, well, I guess he was having fun. He can tell me all about it.
Okay, I guess that's it. And so also what you may not know as well is that, so I was in Soma J Cruz's Discord, and I didn't see anyone say anything in there about this whole situation, but then someone went and screenshotted him deleting a message. And I also could tell this was true, or at least I could confirm that this person was banned because he came into the Discord server and, you know, it says like, you know, so-and-so says hi, you know, and like you wave to them and someone said like stickers and stuff. So the name matched up with someone who had recently gotten, you know, like yeeted from the server. And then also he left and server.
Divulging of nonsense. We're going to boost him up, of course. And I'm going to lower the music volume because we don't need that overtaking everything that's going on right now. And we're also going to speed him up. He has the Mario shirt, so that must be good. And we're
God, it's crazy to think. I was actually going to try to reach out to him and be like, you know, because we had the Detractor Street Fighter 6 stream, which was a ton of fun, by the way. That was a great work between me and Jose, and I believe Hate Army. Like, first it started off just as a custom game thing, and I said, no, let's just get an empty battle hub, and we had so many people. It was just so much fun. But yeah, that was such a fun time. God, this thing is just so crazy. We can't end on this sour note. Let's catch up on some King Cobra, then we're going to call it a night, folks.
Turn it off. You hate slow mode? Well,
But basically, if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
then like throw some money in my PayPal and or Cash App, and if I get enough money, I might turn it off. No, I'm not depressed, just hanging out. You want a shout out on the live stream, PayPal or Cash App, and I'll give you a shout out. Well, you give me $40 and I'll do a wand making stream when I get more wand wood.
I can't believe I was like, I could have invited him to the thing, and that would have been super awkward.
$50 if you want to see.
Like, yeah, the guy we had fun playing against in Chun-Li, yeah.
$11
we
and
didn't
Cash
see him
App.
again.
Sweet. One of my fangirls met up with me in Casper last night. She was driving through, and she stopped to take a photo, sign an autograph. Or, excuse me, fangirl stopped to hang out for a bit. She tried one of my barbecue ribs, gave me a bag full
No,
of
I apologize,
beer and
Jerusalem.
goodies, and I gave her an
I gotta
autograph
get
and a
to bed.
photo, and that was the extent of it. And she seemed really nice. If she brought me alcohol, she was definitely of age. She was traveling through Casper, visiting. She's a friend of Mr. Green's. So, yeah, shout out to Guava. That's what's up. Mossy Rock Dry Irish Stout. Yeah, I'm single and just waiting patiently. No worries on when I get a girlfriend, you know. As somebody who struggles with the dating scene, I've been told no by every chick I liked since the 4th grade. You know, I'm kind of the underdog when it comes to that situation. Ain't gonna lie, YouTube, it hurts. Hurts like the Dickens. But when I worked at...
Yeah, like, son, if my rule of gaming was you couldn't join me if you're better than me, then I would have, like, no games I could play with anyone.
Tactical soap, it's like having liquid
Like, you can watch
confidence
some
on
of
my
my
skin.
gameplay
Women
streams or
respond
streams
very
that I'm
positively
involved
to
in.
it. So if you're going out to the bar or going out to the club,
I got no
you
bragging
know, just
rights.
everyday stuff, you gotta check it out, dude. You go from chicks barely noticing you to, that dude smells good. It's night and day, dude. I don't have to get laid to appreciate what Tactical Soap does for my social life. Cheers. You know when Tim Allen goes, "Arr, arr, arr," when he sees hot rods? You want that effect in women when they smell you? You gotta check out Tactical Soap. Now,
why would you make that analogy?
What? What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
if I would get up to walk to the bathroom and I casually walk by a couple of ladies at the bar, go in, take a piss, come back out of the bathroom, then sit back down at my table and just continue doing my thing, I don't got to say shit to them. I've seen it happen. They approach me.
I couldn't play it because I don't
No
have
more
any
wasting
rank.
your money
I
on
only do
champagne
casual
bottles for
matches.
chicks
I don't
at the
care.
club who don't
I love
appreciate
that
what you're laying
spontaneity.
down. I struggle with Asperger's, and because I have Asperger's, socially, I'm not the most graceful. So I love Tactical Soap. It gives me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it helps.
Yeah, I
My
mean, it's
last
hard about
girlfriend was
situation, man,
bullied off by my
because
YouTube trolls because they couldn't stand that I had a girlfriend.
you know, when all those waves of copyright strikes went out, like, you had to know that even if it wasn't Phil doing it, you knew it was someone doing it on his behalf. So to be caught in that situation would be like, you know, fucked up. Like, I've kind of in that like weird realm of like, I have no like weird ancillary like contact.
Friend. And it's like, you know, my trolls could get a girlfriend if they didn't spend all day harassing Cobra. I can tell you my trolls have a harder time getting laid because their obsession with Cobra controls their life. Facts. Shout out. Will you drink a Four Loco in 90 minutes for $100?
Oh, no.
Yes, I will. Thank you, Augmented, for your $5. If you donate $100 to my PayPal, I'll definitely make an... It's just like yesterday, dude.
Oh, yes, he most certainly will. We will see. Well,
I delivered.
you have to rewind
Cobra
the
ain't no
stream.
scammer. Shout out. No, I'm not shouting out that asshole because I know who he is. But Jonathan, thank you for your $2. I'm not going to shout out a mass shooter. You can go fuck yourself. Yeah, I can get some Four Locos for $100. 100 smackaroos. Show the hole on screen.
No, Kasky. It has
Charles, thank you for your $3, but this ain't OnlyFans, bud. Sorry. But the holes in my slippers, they didn't specify which hole. I can't afford a bank loan, so I'm not going to do that. Well, if I got $30 right now, I wouldn't be complaining. I tell you that right now. Trying to keep my accounts at a certain level. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the month, you know how that is. But you don't have to donate. It's appreciated if you do. Buy a t-shirt, you buy some Tactical Soap, buy the wands when they come out, you know. Appreciate it. I'm going to add some Reed's ginger ale to the beer, see how it tastes. Like, oh, you can't drink beer without soda. It's just
But
like,
I did actually consult with a lawyer
there we
about
go.
like
Got ourselves a Thursday drink
what to do about
combo, a dark
situation. They
beer
were kind
mixed
of
with
like, you know, they would give
ginger
some
ale.
reassuring stuff.
Why mix
But
beer with your soda pop in the first place?
it was a
Because the
free
sugar
consultation
from
thing.
the soda
So
pop makes the alcohol in your glass stronger. It's a European thing.
basically,
They
it was
call
like
it
you
a
have to
shandy.
do a bunch
So
of
you make soda
evidence
pop with your beer,
and present all
or
this
like soda pop
stuff,
with
but
your
it never
wine.
got to where I needed to
It's
get to that
cultured.
point. It was
Fucking
more of just
swine.
prep work. Oh, God.
I don't have to turn on donate to talk shit. My trolls are so obsessed with me, they'll do it regardless if I have it on or not. It's the truth. You know how many fucking troll texts I get on my PayPal and Cash App? People will create, like, I'll give you an example, hypothetical. Sean Saunders donated $5. You need to get laid. Here's $5. And they do it because they want to see the reaction on YouTube. And when it doesn't get the reaction they want, it just makes them look like clowns, dude. That's not how you troll someone,
Dude.
bud. If you're a bully, you think you're supposed to take money away from the person you're bullying, not giving them, you know. I don't want to get to me because, one, the fans are more important.
Like, here's the
than
thing, though,
donations.
Kasky. So,
And two,
I never got struck, but because I was so paranoid, because this was like when the first wave went out, like not the one that Soma necessarily got hit by, but the previous one. I think that was the one that took Ann out originally. And that was like one of the first big waves. I mean, oh yeah, David Davison got taken down. Like that was like the first big that was the first snap of Thanos or Super Houndos, whatever. So,
you know, that's just it. Like I said, I have more fans than I do haters. I can get chicks, man. Like I'm coming into my own in my 30s and hitting my stride, you know. God damn it. $132 in PayPal. Well, holy fucking shit.
and basically you just had to go and
well, thank you, Augmented, for your $100. I appreciate it, bud.
I was just glad I didn't
Will you
have to
drink
get
a Four
into
Loko
it.
for $100 on stream?
But I did build
Yeah,
backup stuff and
I
crap
can definitely
like that.
do that. Four Loko challenge. Well,
Yeah,
I'll
see
see
you,
what I can
Brian.
do.
Yeah, the stream's going to be over soon.
I will definitely see what I can do. It doesn't matter if it's $100 or if it's $1.
Because you'll have noticed
or
I'm
even
pretty
if it's just
tired
one penny,
too.
you know?
Mhm.
You know, I'll use myself as an example, YouTube. I've been told no by
Among
every
other
chick I've liked
things.
since the 4th grade. But in my defense, I go after the hottest chick. So, you know.
But like, how else can you like consume this content?
And I don't let it stop me from talking to the ladies. You know? You just got to keep doing your thing. And don't let whatever you're going through depress you because it's
His
not worth
body
it.
is going
It could be
to
worse.
shut down quite
You know,
soon,
it
Joe.
could
so
be
my
worse,
When it
YouTube.
does shut down, it's going to shut down
You shower
hard
with
and
that soap.
fast.
You put on some fresh clothes, a little bit of that cologne action, you know, a little bit of that deodorant, body butter, whatever. Fucking A, dude. She's not going to just rip off her clothes and be like, fuck me right here, right now. They cannot make a pheromone product that strong. That would be super unfair to the women. That's why tactical soap, the pheromones are subtle. It's enough to get her going and like spark her attention. But there is a thing called...
Oh yeah, same thing with me, Samurai. Like, whenever I see like beef between detractors, I'm not naming any names or circumstances, I always say the same thing: don't get involved. It's like me, like saying anything is just like, don't. Yeah, it doesn't help. Just watch.
consent. Cheers to that. So if you wear the tactical soap and it doesn't get you laid, don't get discouraged because it's not about getting laid. It's about feeling better and
Don't get
gaining
involved, as
confidence
George
with the
Carlin would
women.
say.
You know what I'm saying, YouTube? So, like, you know, maybe you wear it for date night because, you know, you got your regular scent and then you got the extra special scents. Dr. Squatch can fuck off. You're not a dish. You're a man. And I'm like, what the fuck does washing your ass in the dishwasher have to do with anything? I'm pretty sure we take showers. Okay, Dr. Squatch. Ugh, dude, no. It kind of tastes like ginger flavored popcorn. If I could describe the taste of this drink combo. Well, Tactical Soap sponsor my
YouTube
book.
Vance.
Oh, no, and that's just fine.
What a
I need to
fantastic
finish
app
my
that
book
is.
first. And by the time I finish Dragon Cobra, I can have a
Although
shit
now
ton of
it's like
subscribers on
a
YouTube. You
tad
feel me on this?
unstable.
Tubes. God damn it, peaked back over $100. If you're a lesbian woman and you want to smell irresistible and sexy for other women, you know, Tactical Soap can be used to attract your fellow lesbians. Thank you, Chris, for your 10 cents. I appreciate it. They're like, for
Sure,
the
well.
booze fund. Bitchin', yeah. Made a little bit over $100 in an hour. That's pretty freaking sweet. And, you know, the trolls tell me to get a job. I have a job. You people are paying for this entertainment. And I appreciate it. I have Asperger's. That's how I struggle with life. This is what I do for a living, you know, and I love being a famous YouTuber for a living. You know, it's really fun. People be like, can I have your autograph, Cobra? I love your videos. Sure you can. He's getting grumpy. Quite the contrary, my friend.
Hope the stream
I
has
am
now
not
been
grumpy. I was
renamed for
grumpy when I
proper
woke up this
archiving
morning, but
purposes.
now I'm starting to feel a little bit better about the situation. Yes. My YouTube troll's telling me that all this dumb shit. Like, maybe you could pull a fat chick if you didn't wear disgusting, dirty, Hot Topic clothes, blah, 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 talking all this shit. And I'm like, dude, I had a chick give me some fucking beer last night and hang out with me because she wanted an autograph
What?
and wanted to take a photo with me. Go fuck yourself. They gave me $100 for a 4 Loko challenge, not to turn off slow mode. And keeping slow mode
sorry.
on triggers people, so I must keep it on to piss people off. I didn't scam anyone. That fucking $100 was for a 4 local challenge, not for turning off slow mode. People are stupid. They'll do anything they can to fuck with me because they're bored. You're not even the real Alicia Rhodey. Get fucked. I don't harass Alicia
I am
Rhodey. I've left her
glad
the fuck
that the
alone. That's
person
all my
donated
fucking
that
YouTube
money
trolls.
because we saw the great
Oh,
results
Alicia
of that.
Rhodey's hot, so let's harass her because Cobra thinks she's cute, just to get her to hate him,
streaming
because that's the
now.
kind
I
of
wanna see
obsession
if
my
we
trolls
can,
have.
like,
And
raid
honestly, I feel
someone.
sorry for my trolls. I could fuck chicks 4 times harder than Alicia Rhodey, so you have fun with whatever you're doing. Like, I know we're gonna impersonate Alicia Rhodey on fucking YouTube just to fuck with Cobra. It's the kind of sad, desperate shit my trolls do because they have no life. If she don't want to date me, that's her loss, not mine. I'll pull a chick 4 times harder. You've gone boring and do something funny. Okay, I'll ban your
Well,
fucking
that stream is ending.
account. Grow the fuck up. Stop taking troll comments so personally. I don't. I just block, delete, and ignore and go on about my life. Maybe the trolls can stop trolling me. Like, the trolls want to call me an overgrown toddler.
Yes, we do. Fuck was that? What? Oh wait, hold on. This is sped up. Let's hear it in its regular speed. This is why whenever you leave the device, your camera, whatever, you mute the microphone because you never know what could come over the thing. Like, he doesn't even make that, like, it, like, that's always what happens. Oh. Like, these people get caught saying shit off mic. Like, you've seen it happen to so many people in the past. There's so many instances of different YouTubers who have gotten caught saying shit that they didn't want heard on mic just because they didn't mute their microphone. Wouldn't that instill in you as a streamer later to, like, always mute your microphone? Whatever. Oh, what a fucking weekend this was. Like I said, I hope it was better for all of you than it was for me. It's like, it was annoying because I did a lot of work and that work kind of ended up being nothing, or work I had to scrap. And then the times that weren't work weren't necessarily that pleasurable. So, except for a couple of times, but anyways, I hope you all have a good week. I don't know if there will be a LWA stream. I'm going to try to stream at least one time this week, probably over on Twitch. But I don't know exactly when that'll be. I'm going to try to get this fucking script done for this video, for this review of Fight Forever. Because it's going to be different than the other ones, which I'll get into reasons later. But anyway, it's late. I'm tired. I'm getting to sleep. Everyone have a good night. And remember, like they say, don't meet your heroes. It might just be a different flavor of the same asshole.